You guys there? Chat, it's time for some evil drama news with your host, Marchbaby. Give it up for Marchbaby. Woo! Woo! Give it up for the one and only Marchbaby, your host on Marchbaby News or Evil Drama News. Sorry I didn't start sooner. I got hungry. I got really hungry. Oh fuck my dog. There we go. What is up, chat? We're gonna talk about some drama. You can see it on the screen. We're gonna talk about drama. Give it up for Rice Milk. Woo! Marcus Baby. Woo! We're gonna talk about Valorant drama and the Valorant community. Because this community fucking sucks. And I hate this community. I hate this game. I hate this community. I hate all of them. They're all fucking retarded. If you guys don't know what happened, we're talking about more than that. We got a couple things on our plate, all right? We got a couple things on our plate. There's a lot to talk about. That woman, Elisa, has some shady shit, though. One of her friends she had on stream named James was a child predator who turned himself in. That's fucked. I didn't even know that. That's evil. Hey, that's why this is called Evil Drama News, though. It's accurate to the name. We're covering the evil drama news. Evil. And you know what I did? I decided, you know what? What's better than this? I got popcorn for the stream because I'm hungry. I got popcorn. And that's fitting because we're going to be talking about drama. I love Asian whores. Oh, this one's taken, buddy. Sorry. Why do so many Valorant players act like BPD-ridden children? I don't know. It's because Valorant's built this community. They built a very bad community, and it sucks. I'm a nice guy, I swear. Glad to be here, March. Yeah, woo! Hey, yeah, woo! Hey, that's why they call it Evil Drama News with your host, Marcus Baby, because you're here for me. Yeah, we're gonna let this clip play out first because this is the clip that everyone's shitting their pants over. Everybody's getting angry over this fucking clip. So let's just let it play real quick.
Get bombed on, you can res.
She knows.
Okay.
I play the character now.
Yo, we are unironically not even 5 rounds in. Who the fuck is so angry?
Wait, how are we
Getting
angry?
mad at comms or what?
No, you're
Who the fuck says he knows when like you're doing a good comm?
That's a good comp.
Because she knows. I never
Like,
said
what
it
is
was.
a- Why do you have attitude? What the fuck?
How is that
I just
attitude?
know when I have my ult. I don't need to. I don't
Like,
I was going for the-
When people call the bullets in your gun, I'm not gonna be like, I know, like, it's just
No,
a
it's
good
a good
comm,
comp.
there's extra info.
Bro.
Stop talking,
I said she
bro.
knows 'cause she
Fucking
knew.
Stop talking. I don't fucking care.
You're the
Stop
one who's
fucking
on my
talking.
ass saying I have attitude and shit. Like, what? Dude, the joys of being a woman.
There it is! Chat, the joys of being a woman in Valorant.
You guys are hella fucking weird, by the way.
Weird.
Fucking loser
know how I'm
fucks,
on the
loser
top of the
freak
board.
fucks. It's
Freaks!
terrible, also. I hope these two.
Hey. Loser freaks? This is why this is called Evil Drama News. That's why this is called Evil Drama News,
So
I'm
has
just
a
saying.
Platform? Is Lightedits somebody?
Why does that matter?
Edits. Wow. How can you be so angry? You edit Valorant videos.
Yeah, she got pissed. He got pissed. And I'm here to tell you all that they're both retarded, that they both suck. There's the drama. There's the drama. They're both really stupid. Because on one hand, what was the purpose of making this entire thing into a drama by the guy, right? It's really not that big of a deal. And then on the other hand, she was definitely giving attitude. She was like 100% giving attitude. And then she made it into a problem about being a woman. Because apparently that had everything to do with her being a woman. He didn't even mention her being a girl. He didn't say anything about her being a girl. She just made it about a woman problem. And I shit you not. I shit you fucking not. Twitter, of all places, is defending her. And the thing is I wouldn't say there's anything inherently wrong with defending her. But, like, she has apparently a bad history of being this is her boyfriend, by the way. This is her boyfriend. It's always great to be able to edit videos and make it look exactly how you want. You guys were being weird all game. That's just how she talks. And people think it's attitude because it's not a soft ooh-woo voice. This is pretty lame to do, dude. Your team was instigating the whole game. Do you better? Now, to put into context, that was the first time he said a word all game. So he didn't edit it to look any different. That's just not true. That was the first time he said words. And all he said was a good comm, okay? He just said a decent, like, it's not like it was a bad comm, and it's not like it was a good comm. I fucking play video games, all right? I play video games! I know what a comm is, and he said a very basic comm. No one's getting fucking mad at this. Like, no one's getting mad at stupid, like, basic comms. I play fucking Apex, right? And my friend will play, fuck, which one does he play? He plays the old man. Forgot his name. And I know he already has his ult, right? It's pretty obvious. We've been playing the game for like 30 minutes. He's gonna have his ult. But I just remind him, right? Like, that's a common thing. I'll be like, hey, you got your ult. Is ult ready? Like, it's a common thing to fucking ask, okay? He's not gonna sit there and be like, why would you fucking ask that, retard? Obviously, that's not how far she's going. But, like, clearly she's giving fucking attitude. She's being an asshole. And instead of just saying, like, something as simple as, like, yeah, sorry, I didn't want it to come off as being rude. She just kept trying to defend herself and then, like, reported him and called it a woman problem when it isn't a woman problem. This has nothing to do with her being a woman. Like, he didn't mention it.
That's so bad.
He didn't mention it at all. And nothing to do with being a woman. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. I mean, being a bitch is a bit of a woman problem. So true. This is why it's evil drama news, guys. This is why this is evil drama news. But I will give her the benefit of the doubt. This guy is kind of strange. I watched WestJet talk about it. I know people are probably think, oh, bias towards WestJet. Brother, I don't watch WestJet. I know him a little bit. I know he's like the fucking commentary channel of YouTube that talks about Valorant dramas. Like, he's the commentary Valorant guy. I don't know him that much, but his take on it was pretty tame. He was biased, though. I'm not biased. I don't know who the fuck these people are. I hate all of Valorant players, so this is the most unbiased you're gonna get. But this was, I saw an explanation somewhere around here. Here, let's go to the likes. This was the best explanation I could see from this entire situation is, I've had the displeasure of playing with you multiple times, and it's never been a good experience, to be honest. You've had an attitude every time and think you are way better than you actually are. Lightedits is awful, but he was just trying to help. He wasn't backseating. Yeah. Apparently this bitch has a history of being just a genuine, like, asshole in the community. She's just, like, a literal fucking douchebag to people when they play. So I don't see the inherent issue with, like, dogging on her for it or making an edit about it. Sup, Posh Murph? Sup, buddy? But this is the part that blew my mind. It made me feel a little... It made me feel awesome. It made the whole situation feel even better. Excuse me. Man, I don't know why this got blown out of proportion. Do I think Lightedits is sexist? No. Was his comm bad? No. Is it weird that he and Deadlock started yelling and saying I have an attitude because I said 2 words? Probably. Is it also weird that people have a bigger issue? With me deadpanning saying she knows over watching a 2-minute edit of 2 people berating me. Might I add, chat? Let's just talk about this real quick, chat. You know, let's just emphasize this a little bit. Why is this being blown out of proportion? Let's just scroll through here. I wonder why. I wonder why this is being blown out of proportion, chat. Just saying. How goes it? It's good. It's pretty good. Tough day, though. Yesterday, I had to go get an ingrown removed from my toe because it hurt like a bitch. And I have a problem with it. I don't know why. They just reoccur, and it sucks. It was painful as fuck. It fucking hurts. So I had to go pick up some antibiotics because I need to feel better. I need to feel good inside. I need my toe to feel awesome. I need to heal it, all right? I need to heal it. But she showed this clip, and I wanted to take a second to look at this clip myself because she basically calls him out saying, this is probably why you deleted your VOD, looking for scraps in mine, huh? So let's just watch this. Let's just see if he really is evil. Let's be the verdict here, all right? Unbiased opinion. Let's see if he's evil, chat. Is he evil? This is the verdict.
This one is rare because. Oh my god, guys, ego.
Outlawing.
Who's this
Okay.
Viper? His name, this voice sounds so familiar. Who's this Viper? I'm so familiar. So Jonna. Isn't Jonna the one that has like the ego?
She does, by the way. By the way, she does have an ego, and she's known as a person in the community with an ego. So it's not like he's being like different here. Many people know her as someone with an ego. Worse than having appendicitis or whatever it's called. Somebody a bleeding wound due to appendicitis. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying mine is bad. It's just toe problems, hard to walk on it type of shit. It's like, it sucks, but it's fine. It's just like I've gotten one on each side of okay, dude. I've gotten one on literally each side on each toe. At least one. I've probably gotten two on each of them, but this would make it the second one on this side of this one. It sucks. It's like, it's genuinely like fucking, it's terrible. It sucks. I'm just unlucky as fuck. It sucks. But so far, I don't see anything wrong with this clip. Because you are known as the ego person. You are known as someone with an ego. Sorry that he thinks this way. Somebody in my school got that. Dude. RIP in the chat. He's done for. But no. You're known as the person with an ego. Multiple people will say you have an ego. So, I mean, I'm just going to be real with you. This part doesn't matter to me. I don't fucking care.
Wait, she's famous? God.
Like, the part where he's like, e-girl, it's like, okay, yeah, is he weird for saying that? Sure. But, like, at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I don't think that's a problem. Like, he's just trying to be funny to chat. That's really all it is.
Guys, I was just about to not hide my name. Oh my god. I was literally about to hide my name, and I saw nobody was live with the viewers. Because I don't follow Jonna. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna just hide my name, 0 delay, because I'm not gonna get into any streamer games.
They have a chamber.
Like, what is this comm? Come on, guys, they have a chamber? Like, what? Oh, fuck type of comm is that, bro? Don't piss me off.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's cringe. Now, to be fair, he's not saying it to her face, so I don't think it's a really big issue. He's got comms turned off, so it's like, I think it's fine. But yeah, that's a little cringe. That's a little cringe. Chad, I think we can agree that's a little cringe. If you're gonna complain about her, you know, giving attitude about comms, or later down the line, you shouldn't be complaining about her fucking comms. You shouldn't. Who cares?
Surely that means come be, right?
With you.
Yo, what is wrong with Jonna, bro? Ain't no way it's fucking Shazam's girlfriend. She has an ego because she's dating a pro player.
True!
He's lit, no? Did anyone hit him?
We're not good.
The June bug bothering you, bro? Should I fuck her up?
Yo, fuck her up for me, guy.
I got you, bro. 1 sec.
I don't see an issue with any of this.
Me. Who's the clove? Someone do research. Who's this clove?
Is there anything worthwhile past this? Is there anything that I care to talk about, chat?
Clove is Luna Fox? I thought Luna. Never mind, almost got canceled.
Not a bad time.
Yo, guys, everyone go into chat and spam Lightedits is the best or some shit. I don't know.
I don't even know why she included that. That's literally harmless. Yeah. It's not like it was a big deal. I think she's complaining about this being blown up proportion, but she's turning it into a bigger thing than it has to be. Jonna, please, Jonna. You fucking turn this into a sexist thing when it doesn't have to be. Just apologize and then walk away. That's the thing with this Valorant community that I fucking hate, is this community is so brain dead retarded. They take these like minuscule things and they turn it into things that are bigger than it has to be. Valorant in itself has made this community into such a fucking brain rotted, you know, one-sided community, like echo chamber-esque community, which is why it's one of the most hated communities in all of gaming. This is why people don't like Valorant. It's because it's so one-sided. It's so dog shit. People don't like it, okay? I'm gonna just keep it real with you, all right? The reason why other people would rather play, like, fucking League of Legends is because you have the freedom to be toxic. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Valorant players or anybody who plays Valorant, but you need to grow a fucking spine. You need to grow a spine. You need to fucking grow a backbone. Who cares if someone's mean to you, okay? Now, when it comes to this, like, clip and this comm and whatnot, the clip I just showed you guys earlier, I can go on and on about her fucking post and other people complaining about it. There's so many people who complained about this entire fucking clip. It's annoying. But, like, for this, it's like, yes, you did give attitude. Do I think it's cringe that he got this upset? Yeah, I think he's, like, cringe for getting this mad. Like, who fucking cares? But, like, all you really had to do was just say, like, yeah, sorry, I was, you know, like, sorry that I gave, you know, attitude. But instead, she's making it into a bigger problem and then calling it sexism when your gender was not brought into this. Your fucking sex was not brought into this, right? No one said anything about you being a woman. So it had nothing to do with women in gaming. This is not a woman in gaming problem. He just thought you had an attitude. That's simply put. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. 9. Thank you, JVZ. Thank you for the 9. Yeah, no, this is cringe. This is fucking disgusting. This is cringe. I hate this community. I think this is the most disgusting thing I have ever seen. This is horrible. Let's see. Bro started tweaking out saying e-girl. He said it 2 times. You are reaching. Joona, you are reaching. Please. Holy fuck. This is why people think you have a fucking ego problem, okay? Like, this is what I mean. This is why people think you have an ego problem, okay? You are making this bigger than it has to be. Just say you're sorry for being rude. Simply put, more people would be on your side and shit. This is such a divide, right? Valorant creates such a divide. It sucks. It's cringe. Because there's half of the people who are like, oh, I feel bad for her. This is a real problem with women. When it's like, this has nothing to do with women in gaming. You brought something up that has nothing to do with women in gaming. And if we really want to go into the idea of women in gaming, I can go down a list of reasons why women in gaming, and this is not, women in gaming do not have an issue. There's no issue with women in gaming. Like, I'm sorry to any women in chat. Being a woman who plays video games is not a struggle, okay? You are not struggling. You are fine. If someone told you to go back to the kitchen, mute them. It is not that hard. There's such thing as moderation in video games. It's grow a fucking backbone. It's really not that hard. And that's the issue with Valorant, is Valorant has created this closed-minded community where everything is, if you're toxic about anything, you're bad, right? You're a bad person, you get banned, whatnot. It's cringe as fuck. It's created such a, it's in turn, it's created a toxic community in itself. Valorant is so filled to the brim with literal sexual degenerates. Like, I'm not joking. This community is filled to the brim with sexual degenerates. All you really see on, like, fucking YouTube, TikTok, and whatnot is people in the Valorant community who just straight up, they just straight up, like, make fucking edits of, like, if you get a kill, I'll give you a ooh-woo. If you get a kill, I'll give you an ada-ada. It's literally just, like, fucking hentai voice actors who play this fucking game who profit off of it. This community sucks. This community is dog shit. They always have drama for no fucking reason. This is such a minuscule, useless fucking drama. I can give 2 shits about your stupid fucking comms, okay? Like, fucking shut up. Dude, the thing is about this comm, too, like I said, he's cringe for posting it. I don't think there's a reason for him to fucking post it. Dude, if these people set foot in a fucking... If these people set foot in a... You know, I'm not going to use the COD lobby example. Sorry to the women in chat. Okay, but could that possibly be Marchy? Not many. Just my fiance and JVZ. But it's again, Oh no, JVZ's lying. But no, it's just the fact that it's like he didn't need to make this, right? You didn't need to make this a public thing. Nobody fucking cares. Like, that's the thing is, like, if these people step foot in a league lobby, like, if they played League of Legends, these people would be malding. Like, these people would be malding. I can't fathom enough how these people need to, like, grow a fucking spine and realize that it doesn't matter, right? There's moderation. Just, if someone's being rude to you, right, mute them. It doesn't matter, right? If you don't like someone that's on your team or they're being a douchebag, mute them. There's simple things to do to get rid of them. Or let's say Light was genuinely being sexist here. Let's say he was actually being a gross sexist and telling her like shit like, oh, this is like a what? Are you on your period? Are you like fucking upset? If he was saying shit like that, okay, it's like, okay, yeah, that's fucked up. Why would you say that, right? He didn't. But let's say he did. You can report him, mute him, move on. Doesn't matter. No one cares. And the fact that she brings up, like, is he a creator? Why does that matter, right? Why does it matter if he has a status or not? If he's just an average Joe, whether or not he is or not, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Who cares? I think she's genuinely just cringe. I think both parties are fucking cringe. Like this guy says, Lightedits is awful, but he's just trying to help. Like, he's a douchebag, she's a douchebag. And this whole fucking community is filled to the brim with douchebags. Filled to the brim with losers, okay? Sorry, babe, I know you play Valorant, but this community sucks. This community sucks. I hate them. They're boring and losers, and they're all dumb. Because they all fight with each other. It's stupid. It's stupid. They fight with each other about the dumbest things. Like, her boyfriend is a fucking loser, too. This guy, right? Where is he? This fucking loser... Shazam, right? He is known for basically... And we'll get into it, because here, yes, it does. This community sucks. L take. Valorant sucks. Game sucks. Worst community I've ever seen. This guy is known for basically false flagging WestJet. And if you don't know who WestJet is, here, I'll show you guys in a second. If you guys don't know who WestJet is, I've already mentioned him earlier, but he's technically the like commentary YouTuber of the Valorant community, and half the people in the Valorant community hate him and despise him because he says edgy jokes. Believe it or not, the community hates him because he's edgy. Simply put, he's just an edgelord. Really, that's all it is. There are people in the community that compare this man to like Leafy, which is just not the case. He's not like some fucking right-winged, like, conservative. He's just a guy who shares his opinion about the community and how it sucks. And they get upset about it. They shit their pants over it. They get mad because he shares his opinion about the fucking Valorant community. It's annoying. But there is a video that he made that I actually thought was pretty interesting, and it's this. It's the Clove non-binary reaction is crazy video. And I couldn't agree more with this, okay? This drags me into the next piece of drama that we're going to talk about today. The next evil drama news. And that's the whole Clove discourse. I've been wanting to talk about this, but it's kind of scary to talk about because ultimately it can be turned into a political debate, and I don't really give a fuck about politics. But if you don't know, Valorant made a character that is a they-them, right? They made a character that's a they-them, and ultimately I don't think that's like the biggest problem. I don't care. I don't care, but I do want to put this out there that I don't like it when games pander. I don't like it when games force ideologies onto people, and that's ultimately what they're doing. This is an FPS, okay? This isn't some, like... This game is not about gender, okay? I just want to make it clear. This game has never been about gender. It's a fucking FPS. And a good thing to point out is the Valorant community, anytime someone misgenders this character, they literally go on a fucking rant about the guy or the person, whoever misgenders them, and literally gets fucking pissy. It is annoying. I don't like it. Like, listen, I get it, right? See, that's what I mean, okay? I'm not going to remember it. But Clove here... I get it, right? Clove is meant to be, you know, non-binary, whatever. It's supposed to be accepting of the community. But you have to understand that just because being more accepting of they, thems doesn't mean that you're being accepting of everybody else. Because ultimately, right? It's... I'll show you the video in a sec here because he makes a better point here. That motherfucker better change his name. Is no right having the same name as famous superhero with that kind of beta attitude. Yeah, exactly. Shazam does not have a beta attitude. I feel like it's just rainbow washing and pandering, but also it could just be because they laid off thousands of Riot employees. Again, I want to show the video because I think he makes a really good argument for why it's a really stupid fucking character and the creation of the character is bad. He's not, again, I want to point this out. It's not, his argument isn't because they, them shouldn't exist, by the way, which a lot of people in this community paint it as, which is why I don't like the Valorant community, because they paint it as like a, oh, you don't think they, them should exist? It's like, no, it's just because I think it's stupid. I think the reason why you have a they, them character is really retarded. I think it's dumb. Let's go back.
Today, we welcome our first non-binary agent in Valorant, Clove. Regardless of their abilities, they will be respected and welcomed into our community. And if we see any homophobic, transphobic, or misgendering from any of you, you will be banned swiftly. Thank you. You can't make this up. The banning has started already. This is Kaide's stream. All this guy said was, the new champ Clove is weird. She looks bad. You're banned! Newsflash.
I don't see the problem with it. How do you not see the problem with this? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you accidentally misgender the character, if you accidentally don't call the character by the correct pronouns, you literally get a fucking ban. Like, people will, like, dog on you for it. And the thing is like, this is a non-existent video game character, okay? I hate to be the bearer of bad news to anybody who sees this, but she doesn't have feelings. She doesn't know what her fucking pronouns is. She's a fucking pixel on a screen. She's a pixel on a screen. She does not care about pronouns. Clove is not a real person. So you're not upsetting anybody by calling her... sorry, see, I'm saying her. Because I can't remember it. No one's calling them a fucking... them, right? There's plenty of people who are going to accidentally call her a she... or fuck. There's plenty of people... you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Okay? Like, I'm not going to fucking remember. Okay? She's a non-existent video game character. If this was real life, right? Like, let's say this is a real person... if this was a real human being, then sure, you know, not respecting a real person's pronouns is fucked, right? Like, if you're going out of your way to purposely not accept someone's pronouns, I think you're fucking cringe. But like, this is a fucking video game problem. Like, this is this is a video game character. She does not have fucking feelings. Having a non-binary character overreacting is definitely a problem. No, yeah, see, that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with having a non-binary character in your game. That's not the issue. The problem is that this community reacts so fucking over the top when you accidentally misgender her. And the thing is people don't want to... Here's the thing. I don't have an issue with people not wanting to gender her correctly because, again, she's a fucking... she's a video game character. I'm not going to go out of my way to remember that she is a they them, right? It's not worth my time. It's not in general worth my time at all to do that. She's not a real human being, so I don't care. If I misgender her, it's not a big fucking deal. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's just known that Valo community is more LGBTQ focused than other games like CSGO or whatever, which I think is why most people hate this community. It's not because people hate the LGBTQ. It's mostly just because Valorant is pushing this ideology onto people. When in reality, it's like when you watch like CSGO, when you watch like League, it's like these people don't push it onto you. Like, if I'm not mistaken, there is a non-binary character in League, but it's not shoved in your face, right? It's not shoved in your face to respect the pronoun, right? It's like she exists or they exist, right? They exist, and some are gonna call them a they, some of them are gonna call her a she. Nobody really gives a fuck, right? They're there for representation, most likely, right? Which is great, right? I don't have an issue with showing that representation, but forcing it is what people have an issue with, because again, these are video game characters. Nobody fucking cares. These video game characters don't have feelings. You know, Clove is not crying, busting down, having a breakdown because you called them a she, okay? She's not doing that, okay? She's a fucking video game character.
Gendering a video game character doesn't make you transphobic. How many times do I gotta repeat that?
True.
No intro today. Incredibly political and insane video. I'm not coming into this as a MAGA conservative going, yeehaw, I was right, goddammit. This is just like Bud Light. Go woke, go broke. The response is crazy. People are acting as if misgendering a video game character is equivalent to misgendering somebody IRL. That is a chronically online.
That's true. I feel like LOL, it's because there's so many characters, like 150 plus, whereas Val only has like 15 agents. That's very true that it's hard to remember a lot of those characters, but at the same time, still, expecting players to basically just like remember a video game character's pronouns is a little over the top, because these people don't give a fuck about clove, okay? These people don't live and breathe clove. They don't die by clove. You know what I mean? Like this bitch is not their like everything in. You know what I mean? Like, this bitch is not, like, a personal friend of theirs. This is a video game character. It's like, they don't care. And that's fine. Like, who cares if someone says she, right? It's like, at the end of the day, we're here to play a video game. We're not here to accept pronouns of characters, man. I'm here to fucking, like, I'm here to play a video game. Like, I'm here to literally sit down and play a video game. Oh, no, you're good, brother. No, you're good. I was just saying, that guy probably is going through way more than me. Yeah, just say their name, right? I think that's, like, the best way to handle it. But at the same time, right, like, if someone were to say she, it's like, do you really care? Like, are you really going to sit there and be like, actually, she's a they. Maybe refer to her by her correct pronouns next time? Because, again, it's like people don't care. They're not going to remember that. Can't get in trouble for saying just the name. It's just the community that makes the things unbearable. Exactly.
If your life is so doomed that you gotta
I'm
live
chilling
vicariously through a video game character that
exactly.
doesn't even exist.
You're living vicariously through a video game character. That's the problem that I have with it. You're living vicariously through these people, which is like, they're not real. They're not existing characters. Like, it's an issue that I've had a while about video games, pushing this like whole sexuality thing in video games, because ultimately, like, a good example is Apex. I love Apex to death. My little kittens, I want to let you know I love Apex, but I hate how they continue to keep making characters into like sexual characters, because ultimately this game is not a sexual game, right? We're not playing this game to have sex. We're playing this game to shoot and kill people, okay? It doesn't matter if someone is, you know, into men, into women and whatnot. But the difference that Apex does about their game, right, is that they don't force like this weird, gross sexual shit onto you. Like, a good example is Valk and Loba. They have a relationship, but their relationship has a deeper meaning than just, you know, oh, they like to fuck. Like, a good example is they made the story based around Revenant has history with Loba. So now that Loba found love, he's going to hold that against her, right? So he's basically, you know, if she does anything to oppose him, he will take Valk away from her. So that's like a fucking cool backstory, right? That's a cool story to follow through with. I think that's perfectly fine. Like, if you at least add something to the mix, I think it's fine. But what Valorant does wrong is they basically just make characters gay, or they make characters non-binary, whatnot. They make these characters, right? And there's not really a reason why. They just do it to piss people off. And it's like, why, right? It's like, at least give the characters a cool reason for why. Like, a good example is Overwatch, I think, is the first game that I think is one of the first games that ever introduced like a real life gay character in FPSs, and that was Tracer. And like, the thing is, nobody gives a fuck about it, right? Nobody cares that Tracer's gay, because ultimately they're not forcing it down your throat like, hey, here's a gay character in the game. She's gay, by the way. She's gay. You know, they're just like, yeah, you know, Tracer is gay. In the backstory in her life, like in her story, she's a gay character. And that doesn't hurt anybody. Nobody's hurt by it. Nobody cares. But what people don't like about Valorant is that it feels like it's a push. It feels like it's a push to make you like the characters. A push to make... how do I put this? It's a push for people to basically just be like, we support the LGBTQ and we only want these people in our community. So like, if you're somebody who doesn't really want to have gay characters in the game, you're not welcome in our community, which I understand that some people might argue like, what's wrong with that? And don't get me wrong, I don't see an ultimate issue with it. Let's read through the chat real quick. Although I found the rant about that one British guy who got mad over the pronouns thing on Starfield seem pointless, but overall I can understand why they're trying to put some quota of diversity. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Like, the Starfield one, that guy who complained about it, I don't care. Like, right? Who cares that there's a non-binary option, right? Who cares if there's pronoun options in video games? Like, are you really going to get upset about that? I don't mind diversity in video games. Like I said, I love Apex, and what Apex does is they make characters that are all around the world. They've added characters literally from different countries all over the place. It's awesome. It's awesome seeing characters from different places, you know, fitting all different languages and barriers and whatnot. It's cool. It's cool to have diversity in video games. But the issue that Valorant does is they basically just attempt to make you like these things. Again, I would rather let him explain it. I don't think it's about sex. It's just more about representation and people hyperfixating on it too much. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain. It's about representation, which is all fine and dandy. But what Valorant does is it's way more than just representation. It's basically just. But with games by Riot, they add a lot of lore, which means characters will have identity and a story. No, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, that's fine. But what I don't like is when people, when the company itself force feeds it down your throat and panders to an audience, which is what they're doing. They're pandering to an audience. Like, a good example is when Apex added the first trans character. All they did was make one post saying, this is the first ever trans character. That's all they did. And it's like, people got mad at that. And it's like, who cares, right? Who gives a flying fuck that there's a trans character in the game? What Valorant is doing is like, they're basically just going on Twitter, responding to everybody being like, they, them. It's like, okay, brother, we get it, right? She's a they, them. We understand. We get it. We don't need to go deep into the minds of why she's a they, them, right? Like, so I just don't really see the purpose. So it depends on how you approach a game. If you came just to play and try those sensitive dudes with some moderation of backstory and character development, maybe it wouldn't have a problem with that. Let's let him explain it better.
Lost the plot. The hentai has destroyed your brain. You're doomed. Clove goes by them/them pronouns. Anyone disrespecting will be banned permanently.
Will be banned.
They're building their own very cute echo chamber. If you slightly...
Yeah, it's an echo chamber. That's the issue. That's the issue I have with Valorant, right? Because a good example is like Apex. Like, if you misgender the new trans girl, right? It's like, no one's gonna fucking ban you for that, right? It's like, who cares, right? Like, you might get it wrong. You might, who knows? I don't know. Obviously, if you're like purposely doing it to be an asshole, you know, yeah, no one likes you. But like on accident, who fucking cares?
Disagree. You're banned. To care about somebody's pronouns in a tactical shooter is the crazy thing to me. Them is also a plural. Okay, sure, it's your pronoun, but like a lot of people just think they is multiple people. Why are they acting as if Clove is a real human being with feelings?
So true.
We are being forced not to offend a game character by misgendering them. Welcome to Valorant.
So true.
Welcome to Valorant.
I got called a bigot multiple times for voicing my concerns around this, and like I got called an alt-right conservative, a transphobe, every buzzword under the sun.
See, this is the issue I have with Valorant people, is that you get called like everything under the sun, right? If you don't want to call Clove by like they, them, right? Or if you accidentally misgender them, you're literally labeled like a fucking transphobe, you're labeled a bigot, you're labeled a right-wing conservative. Like, these people get fucking pissed over the littlest of things. It's like, dude, it's a fucking video game character. You really gonna get that mad over a fucking video game character? Like, who fucking cares? Again, like you said, it's an FPS shooter. This is an FPS shooter. Are we really gonna get this mad over a fucking video game character? Really? I don't think it matters. Like, even if there's backstory, whatever there is, it's not like we need to vicariously live through these characters. It's not like these characters need to have the respect from the community, right? They're fucking non-existent people. These people are not going to put the time out, take the time out of their day, right, to be like, yep, it's a they, them, and you have to respect the pronoun. It's like, you don't have to. It's not something you have to do, right? It's like, this person's a non-existent character.
You know, I don't really care. Yeah, I'm a bigot. I'm fucking big. I understand people want to feel represented, but in my opinion, an FPS tactical shooter is not the place for it, especially when there's comms in a game. Like, bro, they are pushing A. Surely we could have foreseen this issue. I'm pretty sure Nico from League of Legends is non-binary, and
Peacock is the
God damn it!
because it's a different type of game. Most of the people are antisocial. They don't even know how to type. They're scared. They're like quaking in their boots. Social anxiety. Oh. There are already 2 Valorant agents that are canonically LGBT. We got Killjoy and Raze. They're like kissing and shit. They're gay. Whatever. It's a part of the lore. It's not a big deal. Who cares?
Yeah.
But this character just feels like they were trying to fill their diversity quota. Like, look at...
That's why I have an issue with this character in general, because again, it's just another company trying to fill a quota to pander to the audience of LGBTQ. It doesn't feel like they actually give a fuck. It just feels like they're trying to fill this quota, right? Which I ultimately don't agree with. I don't like that they do that. I don't like it. I think it's shitty. I think it sucks. I don't think there's real representation with making characters like this and then forcing your community to accept the pronouns. There's no diversity. There's no acceptance there. Right? If you really genuinely want your game to have more diversity, and if you want your game to be able to accept all people, then why are you singling out everybody else who doesn't go, and accept the pronouns? What you're doing is you're just saying, fuck everybody else. We're only going to accept these people. So you're creating an echo chamber. This isn't diversity. This is the opposite of diversity. This is the opposite of representation. You're segregating a bunch of different people who don't really feel the need to accept the pronoun. So you're ultimately just creating an echo chamber, and it's not filling any diversity. This is not acceptance. This is just you're shunning anybody else who refuses to accept that a video game character has pronouns. I'm sorry, but I don't care, right? Like, I really don't give a fuck.
Look at these smokes, bro. They literally just copy-pasted the trans flag. To make matters worse, they made Clove Scottish. Non-binary and Scottish. Pick a struggle. Yikes. LMAO. Video games gotta be an escape from reality. And what Valorant done here, essentially, is bring in a real-world discussion and put it in the hands of Valorant players. That's
also another issue I have with the take, is he's gonna go into it a bit here, but I don't think political matters like this should be put into video games. I don't think you should be having these discussions. That's why I have an issue with how Valorant approaches these things, because they take it to the point where they're making it into an issue online. They basically turn it into an internal drama online. Like I said, when it comes to Apex or when it comes to other games, they announce a character, they say, yeah, this character's this, right? And then they go about their day. They don't go any farther than that. They just announce, hey, this character's gay. Hey, this character's non-binary. Hey, this character's trans. And then they just go about their day. What Valorant does is they push it to the limits to create this internal drama. Being English seems more of a struggle than being Scottish, let alone Irish, or just those two are based. I think he's just making a joke. I don't think he really cares about that. But no, the way I see it is like, this is a massive like, debate on the internet. This is like a massive debate on the internet. And Valorant has a consistent problem with basically throwing it up on the screen and saying, hey, basically going, hey, let's have an argument about this right now. Let's show it to all those non-LGBTQ acceptors. And it's like, I kind of blame that on the Val community more than Riot itself. I would agree with you. But Riot has created that community. That's the issue. Riot is the people who made the game, right? The creators of Valorant are the people who are creating this community. It's not that Valorant's community is the problem. It's because the community has been shaped and formed behind their ideologies. So, like, basically, like, a bunch of people like WestJet, right? He doesn't like playing the game because it's become such a shit game. A Cheeto has talked about this. He used to play Valorant. He doesn't want to play it because it's become such a fucking echo chamber where you can't be yourself in the game. You can't do, like, what you like. You can't be, toxic and whatnot. Like, that's the thing is, like, it's... Oh, sup? Hello. Hello, Marquise. Hello. Hello, David. But, like, that's the issue is Riot or the people who created Valorant, they've made this echo chamber of community. They built it around this. So I would agree with you that I do blame it on the Val community in itself, but the Val community was created by the people who made the game. Like, it's ultimately created by those people, and the people that shape it are, like, pro players who are paid by Valorant, pro players who are basically under their payroll. It's like, this is people who, like, work under... the people who made Valorant. So ultimately, this is their fault. They created this echo chamber. They created this like really toxic and shitty community. because they're basically creating an echo chamber. So yes, it is the Val community, but the community in itself was built around the people who made the game.
Socially inept creatures, the most COVID brain-damaged individuals. I don't know if some people are naive or frankly outright stupid. They just say, like, this is not a political issue, WestJet. This is a gender identity issue. My theory is this. An Alabama white man might think he gay, but he ain't ever gonna say he's non-binary, even if he's questioning something. That's all I'm saying. You understand what I mean. It is sort of a political issue, and the discussions here are political. The radical left and progressives are just as bad, if not even worse, than the radical right. They're pushing their ideology under the guise of being good people.
Yeah, that's the best way he explains it, is like the people who made Valorant are basically pushing this ideology onto their community, which also ultimately builds a very toxic, one-sided community, which is why the community sucks so much, because they're building it around the idea that this is a positive community. Oh, this is a positive community. It's all about just being, it's all the whole idea of like radicalism, right? Like extreme leftists, extreme right-wing people, they're all bad. Being extreme of either side is fucking cringe, okay? Just putting it out there, okay? It's cringe to be extreme on either side. Not being accepting of like, right, like trans people or whatnot, right? Or like not being accepting of gay people is like, okay, you're going a little too far, right? It's like they exist, it's whatever. Like if you don't like them, like sure, but wanting them to literally not exist is like fucked up, right? Like that's fucked up, but if you don't like them, it's like you ignore them, right? Or like, for example, these people, let's switch to the other side. Getting super mad at people for not caring about your identity is genuinely the most fucking annoying thing ever, because it's like if someone doesn't want to respect it, just ignore them, right? If they're ignoring you and they don't want to be around you, who cares, right? They're not for you. So who cares at the end of the day? Why does it matter? If they're not hurting you, if they're not doing anything to you, then it doesn't matter. I have my beliefs, but I look at it with no extremism. I don't need to do that. Exactly. I mean, it just going to the extreme is what is an issue. And a lot of what Valorant does, the game in itself and the people who've created the game, is they built this around this radical left. They built it around this radical left of like acceptance is forced, which is, to me, it's just really fucking cringe, okay? Like, I'm just gonna be real with you, okay? It's cringe, okay? It doesn't need to be forced. People don't have to abide by those, like, random rules because they're not rules, right? Accepting Clove's pronouns is not a fucking rule, okay? Like, people don't have to abide by that, basically, which I think is kind of cringe. I think that's really weird to expect people to do that.
Essentially the virtue signalers of the internet. Everyone's walking on eggshells and living in fear, and quite frankly, this is not the way to live life. I don't really care about speaking out. I don't care if somebody calls me a bigot or transphobic, because in reality, I don't think what I'm saying is transphobic at all. And this already happened. FNS was streaming. He accidentally called Clove a she, and his chat was demanding an apology. They were demanding that they live up to their societal ideas and standards. And
exactly. Like, that's fucking cringe.
Character is one thing, but adding a non-binary character that'll fundamentally change voice comms and make the video game more toxic and like a weirder place for everybody is
that's also something. Oh shit, that I accidentally sped it up. But that's oh okay, it's normal, whatever, what the fuck. But that's also something that I think is a problem, is it creates an even more toxic community, because since the game has comms, if you fuck up, you're fucked. It creates an even more toxic community of people who are forcing you to basically, like, you have to accept these pronouns, you have to.
And I used to play
I think he
Sova,
shows
I didn't play Sova because he was Russian and I could, like, resonate.
I think he
with
shows
him,
an
like,
actual
live
clip.
vicariously through him. I played him because his drone was busted. And when that got nerfed, I started playing Chamber, whose friend.
Greetings, Agent.
I think he shows an actual clip. Oh, look, a fucking Valorant ad. I just play Spider-Man, man. I never got into Valorant. It's not a bad game, but yeah, companies do this a lot for mainly marketing. It's kind of like Disney making everything diverse for money. That's a good example, actually. You know what, Sonic? That's a good example. Like, it's like Disney, right? When they made Ariel black. It's like, listen, I'm not racist, but I don't like the whole pandering to a black audience. If you really wanted diversity in movies, why didn't they just recreate Princess and the Frog? Or why didn't they recreate or like make a new story with a black princess? Why did they have to take a white character and then turn her black? What acceptance is that? That's not acceptance. That's just saying, like, we're gonna go the lazy route and just pick a fucking white character and then switch her to black. It's like, that's lazy. That's not real representation. That's fucked up. It's shitty. I don't know. In my opinion, I think it's really shitty. Like, right? Like, if you want real acceptance of black people in movies and whatnot, you should be aiming for like an original black princess movie, which, again, Princess and the Frog is a great fucking movie. Like, that's a movie that I'll stand by. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite Disney movies, right? Is Princess and the Frog. It's such a good fucking movie. And it does a really good job of capitalizing. It does a really good job of basically capitalizing, not capitalizing, sorry. It does a really good job of basically showcasing black culture in a movie, which is good. But fucking Ariel, what culture is there? What black culture is in fucking, is in The Little Mermaid? There's none. There's literally none. And people will die by the idea that, like, no, it has to be accepted. It's like, well, all I'm saying is, like, if you want real acceptance, like, personally, at the end of the day, I don't fucking care. Make Ariel black. I don't really give a fuck. I don't watch princess movies. But, like, at the end of the day, it's like, if you want real acceptance, you shouldn't be fighting for characters to be switched from white to black. You should be fighting for characters to be made that showcase real black culture and show off, like, your actual, like, culture and whatnot. You shouldn't be fucking aiming for this, like, oh, let's switch white characters to black characters. Because, like, imagine the roles are reversed, right? Imagine someone makes Princess and the Frog and then switches it to a white girl. It's like, everybody's shitting their pants over that. Everyone's gonna fucking lose their mind. But since it's a white girl switching to black, it's like nobody gives a fuck. And it's like, that's a little fucking cringe. I think that's a little cringe. Although I feel people think leftists control Disney. They do not, let alone I don't shill for any. I agree that I don't think Disney's a leftist company. I'm gonna be real. I don't know the political shit, and I don't really care to get into it. As a black person, making Ariel black was pointless. I mean, it was cool and not, but it was cool, not a selling point of the movie. Exactly. Like, it's like, cool, you changed the character to black. This doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? It's like, who cares? Like, that's what I think is, like, obviously I think people who got super mad to the point where they started saying racist jokes about black people is like, okay, that's fucking cringe. Okay. Like, sorry that Ariel's black now, but, like, you shouldn't be getting that fucking pissy over it, right? It's like, really? Are you really gonna get that mad over Ariel being black? Like, who fucking cares? But the thing is like, if you're a black person, it's like, you should be fucking outraged, or at least a little bit, like, upset. Like, hey, why are we not getting, like, a Princess and the Frog remake? Or why are we not getting, like, an original story? Why are we getting this, like, absolute fucking dog shit of just, like, a swapped race character? Hello, Melon Dog. Hello, Raw. We need more original characters with original backstories. Exactly. Dude, it's fucking, it's like, I like this movie, don't get me wrong, but Reina and the Dragons or whatever. Yes, exactly. I was just about to talk about that. I like how Disney covered all of Southeast Asia with one princess only. I was just about to talk about that. The laziness of Disney to basically make a fucking movie where they just combine every Southeast Asian into one movie. And then you have the entire group of Asians fighting over which race is Reina. Is Reina Filipino? Is she Vietnamese? Is she this? It's like, dude, all of these cultures are different. They're not the fucking same, brother. None of them are the same. They're all different people with different stories. Why couldn't you have made, like, a princess for each? The funniest thing about that is it's like, there's more money involved too. If you separate the cultures, right, and make a movie for each and every individual, you're literally going to make more money out of it. But they're too lazy to care. They don't actually care about your culture. They don't actually care about, like, this in general. And the same thing I think goes for, like, Valorant as well. And they made 2 Hispanic movies lately, but not any black related movies lately. Yeah, exactly. It's because they don't fucking care. The race changes are not a problem. The way it's being pursued to make remake old movies, I would disagree. I think race changing is kind of cringe. I don't see a reason why you would race change. If it's a race change to piss people off, or to, like, if you're purposely race changing, I think it's bad. Like, a good example is, like, a form of race changing that I don't think matters is, like, what is it? The Last of Us. The Last of Us, they casted a Mexican guy, or, like, not a Mexican guy, sorry, a Hispanic guy to play Joel. And Joel in the games is not Hispanic, okay? But the thing is that his race has never been a thing in the game. So ultimately, it's like, that doesn't really matter. The difference with race swapping in movies like this is that, the difference with this is that Ariel, right? She comes from a cultural background of Danish people. And if you don't know, Danish people are white. So not only are you just pissing off an entire group of people because you're swapping the Danish culture with this white girl to a black girl, you're switching it You're switching the character for no virtual reason. I don't think there's an issue with race swapping when the character has virtually nothing to do with race. Like if the character's like character has nothing to do with race, but ultimately if the character has a backstory of race, I think it's really weird if you race swap. I think it's strange. Like there's really no reason to do so. It's pretty great. Honestly, as a Russian, I hope to visit Latin America. Coco was a great movie. I will say Coco was fucking awesome. Can you not come up with new ideas? No worries. Just take a already existing one and just change the race. Good job. The main character, forgot to add that part. Like that's what Disney's become. Disney's basically become like, we don't really want to make a new story, so let's just swap the race, which I think is kind of weird. But we'll let WestJet get into it here.
Not even French Canadians.
I think.
What the fuck did you just say about me, you little bitch?
Anyway, funny how Valorant has a Russian agent, Sova, but no Ukrainian. Do they support Russia in the Ukraine war? As you can tell, I'm stirring the pot, showing Riot Games how insane these conversations can get if you start like giving in and pandering to certain groups of people.
That's exactly. I agree with that too. Yeah.
Who want their worldview protected. But it's just a pronoun. It's not that hard to learn. No, but when it comes to that and losing a round in overtime because a schizophrenic teammate.
By the way, it is pretty. I would argue it's pretty hard to learn just because, like I said, no one really like lives vicariously through Clove. So when you jump onto the game, right? When you jump onto the game and you're not like living vicariously through her, it's not like she's on your mind 24/7, or she's not somebody that you like have like an internal respect for. It's like you're not going to remember that. You're not going to remember that she's a they them, which I ultimately think is why I don't like the whole forced acceptance of the they them pronouns. It's just, yeah.
Referred to Clove as they and confused you? I would rather be called a bigot tenfold than lose a Valorant round.
Did not expect that tweet. Well, I mean, he's just using it as an example, right? Like, it's like, oh, they have a fucking, here, like, funny how Valorant has a Russian agent, Sova, but no Ukrainian. Do they support Russia in the Ukrainian war? He's just stirring the pot, right? He's stirring the pot. Wes woke up and chose violence. Yeah, he's stirring the pot. He's basically pointing it in their face, right? It's like, why don't you have any Ukrainian characters? Why don't you have any Ukrainian characters? Do you only support Russia? That's like basically how this community feels, is like, it feels this way, right? And he's just stirring the pot, which I think is funny. I think it's a W tweet. I think it's a good example.
Ukrainian. Do they support?
I think it's a W
tweet. Confused you? I would rather be called a bigot tenfold than lose a Valorant round. And I don't even play the game. Now, I gotta make something abundantly clear. Not everyone in the LGBT is a fucking loser who sits on Twitter all day trying to look for trouble because their life is so easy and they have a lot of privilege. Most people are normal. They don't get involved in identity politics. They don't do all this cringe shit. They just want to be left alone. And hell yeah, brother, I'm all for that. You know, live your own life. Whatever happens in your bedroom, that's your choice. I don't really care. If you focus on what other people do in the bedroom, you probably gotta evaluate yourself a little bit. The LGBT has so much infighting, they don't even know what's going on. This is
exactly. It's such a big... It's such a big fucking mix. It is pretty funny. Just a little trolling. Yeah, a little trolling. WestJet does love a little bit of trolling. I've learned that. I just learned about WestJet like not that long ago. I don't watch him because I'm not a Valorant guy, so I don't really care about the Valorant community. I hear that he has some bad takes once in a while, but he also has some good takes. I think this is an ultimately good take. Like, at the end of the day, I think them existing, right? I think Clove existing is not a problem. I don't think being non-binary is an issue, okay? I don't think Clove existing as non-binary is an issue. What I have an issue with is when it's forced that you have to like the character. That's what I have a fucking issue with. That's where I just ultimately, I don't like it. I think it's cringe.
Too far. Like pumpkin spice pronouns. Are you kidding me?
Today I'm going to show you how
pumpkin
to use
spice
pumpkin
pronouns?
spice pronouns and sentences. So let's go. Pumpkin spice pronouns.
Not every person in the LGBT is like this. This is a crazy example, but a lot of people generally start to believe that and become radicalized. If you're going to take one thing away from this video, it's the fact.
Yeah, like he said, this is exactly why I'm saying like WestJet isn't some like anti-LGBTQ person. Like he understands that most LGBTQ people are practically normal individuals, and I agree. I think most LGBTQ people are very normal people. Okay, I think they're pretty normal people. I think people in the LGBTQ are pretty regular, normal human beings, right? But it's people like that, right? It's people like that, or when it's forced into your mind, like, oh, you have to accept Clove's pronouns. It's like, this is where people get the idea that the LGBTQ is a bunch of annoying, like, pumpkin spice pronoun people. When in reality, it's like most of them are just normal, everyday people who live their lives regularly. You know what I mean? It's like, the internet and this whole entire discourse has created this warped mindset of what the LGBTQ actually is. And it's just sad. It's depressing.
That be careful. Don't get radicalized. Also, don't take me as a credible source of information. I'm literally a Valorant troll channel.
I want to
what
see
are you
the
doing?
clip.
If you get political advice from me,
I want to
Rems
see.
out here calling the character a they.
Clove is a Scottish agent, and they have a bunch of very unique abilities that you have never seen before in the game, and they are going to be changing the way that Valorant is played, in my opinion.
I agree. They are going to change the way Valorant's played, in my opinion, too. Everyone's going to be confused. Callouts are going to be pointless. Might as well just start mewing at this point. Fuck comms, start mewing. I expected more from you, Sneeko. I love you, Rem. Wester, you're making it a bigger problem than it is. Why are you making a video? Well, the same reason I make all of my videos. And once again, I'm not going to be like Russia adding the LGBT movement to the list of extremist and terrorist organizations, even though they literally wish terrorist attacks upon me. I'm not going to get radicalized. I understand that not everyone is crazy. In the context of just Valorant, winning a round is more important than your gender identity and your feelings. I'm sorry to say it, that's just how it is. I'm not going to go out there purposely misgendering people as a joke, you know, pissing them off.
Oh, I disagree, Raw. I very much disagree with that take. Velma does a very shit job of race swapping, because what they did with the race swapping is they basically changed every character except for Fred, and then they turned Fred into the bad guy. They turned Fred into like the ultimate like evil person, which it's basically just a show saying like, look, everyone here is just a troubled person who suffers from, you know, suffers by the hand of white people, which is ultimately a bad message. It's a bad show. It's ultimately just, it does a really shit job of race swapping. I don't have an issue with race swapping if it like doesn't matter. Like I said earlier, if you race swap a character that doesn't really have like a reason to be that race, then it's like, okay, yeah, who cares? But the issue with Velma is they literally took every character and said, all right, we're going to switch their race now. And Fred is going to be the one that's a douchebag who like believes like Hitler was okay and shit. And it's like, okay, now you're just making a show where you're basically saying all white people bad. And the entire show in itself straight up just says multiple times and says jokes basically saying like white people bad, which is not a good message. I think that's like pretty cringe. They do their own thing and not forcing things on me. LGBT individuals are not like those crazy TikTok people. Exactly. Regular, everyday LGBT individuals are actually cool people. They're actually chill and cool people, okay? Like, brother, I know so many, like, gay people. I know so many fucking people on the spectrum. They're actually chill. They're actually cool fucking people. So, don't listen to these fucking, like, internet-brained weird people, okay? They're fucking cringe. That was so funny considering Fred was, like, one of the characters that unironically becomes better as the show went on. Yeah, see, I think they just did a really shitty job of portraying races in the show. And that's funny because given the fact, it's funny because there's many occasions where they basically point out like the wealth of white people, right? But Mindy Kaling, the one who made the show, the Indian lady who made the show, she came from a very rich background. So it just makes me think very awesome things about the show because she's complaining about, oh, white people are rich and we're not. And it's like, well, yeah, but you grew up rich. What do you mean? Like, you don't know what it's like being, you know, middle class or poor. You grew up rich. So it's just funny. So I forgot about the racist scenes. Yeah, there's a lot of, I would argue there's a lot of racism in fucking Velma. It's ridiculous.
For no reason. I have better things to do with my day, but I'm also not going to apologize if I accidentally misgender Clove. She is not real. Is Clove in the room with you right now? Even Valorant's account is playing along with this. This level of pandering needs to be studied. Like, this is incredible to me. You're not a bad person for misgendering Clove. You're not a bad person for not correcting yourself either. Don't get sucked into other people's ideologies and worldviews. It doesn't matter. It's a video game. I'm just wondering what gender Clove is in China. I wonder if China's going to let that slide, especially with their take on
China
LGBT
would not let it slide.
Nobody cares about the LGBT banners or flags. I'd even argue this photo isn't that bad. This is some Sun Tzu Art of War, divide and conquer type of things. They're literally dividing the Valorant community and making it a more toxic place than ever before.
Yeah,
at this point,
just
you should
about
be given a free set of shitty on the eyes so you can detect who's a complete idiot or not. And anybody who calls somebody a bigot for expressing their opinion is sort of a piece of shit. In my opinion, we need more quality conversations surrounding topics like these. And quite frankly, in a video game like an FPS tactical shooter, I believe
That's the thing. I like having conversations about this. I think it's important to have conversations. Didn't Mindy Kaling also have a bunch of sexual harassment allegations made against her? I think so. If I'm not mistaken, I think she did. I don't know if it was on the set of The Office. It might have been the set of The Office where it was prominent. It might have been something else. She's not a good person. She's a really bad person. She's not. Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole can of worms. She's a genuinely like shit individual.
No argument. Unironically, I might actually lose a sponsor for posting this video and voicing my opinion. So to everybody who left a super chat in the last video or super thanks,
But see, this is what I mean. Is this what pisses me off a lot about current day modern media? Is like you can't have conversations like this without people literally just basically saying you're a bigot, you're a bigot, you're a loser, you're a bigot, you don't support the LGBTQ. It's like, brother, I'm not saying I don't support the LGBTQ. I just think that the use of these characters being made into like they thems, isn't that a little bit panderish? Isn't that a little bit cringe, right? Can't we all agree? Or maybe we can have a conversation about it, right? It's like people like this, like WestJet, he's just trying to have a conversation. That's it. He's just trying to have a conversation about the subject, but he's ultimately probably going to lose a sponsor and people are going to call him a bigot. People are going to say he is against the LGBTQ. And it's like, well, not really. No, he's not against the LGBTQ. He just wants to have a conversation about it. He thinks that it's a stupid thing to put in there. But he doesn't ultimately hate gay people. He doesn't hate the they-thems. He doesn't hate like fucking non-binary people just because he doesn't want to call Clove a they-them. Like, dude, again, I can't emphasize it enough. She's a literal video game character. No one cares. End of story. But now that we've reached the end of this chat, I think I want to get into the real drama, the drama that I've been wanting to fucking talk about all day. Because I think it's fucked up. Now, I'm not going to show all of it. I'm not going to show all of this because I don't think YouTube would allow it because she genuinely, I think genuine, like, physical abuse is not allowed on YouTube. So, yeah, I'm going to try to my best to, here's the thing. When anything like that pops up, you're going to get the funny. Okay, you're going to get this. I'm going to switch it back. Because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to have this thing taken down because of a physical violence. I think that's bad. Although I might be wrong but apparently LGBT has been legal in China since 1997. I mean, maybe it is tolerable there than in Saudi Arabia or UAE. Those countries do not like LGBTQ. That's a good question. I don't know if China likes LGBTQ. I think it is legal. I don't think it's like illegal, but to say that the people there accept it, I think is like, I don't know if they do. Like for example, the Proud Family, the new one. Oh my God, you're about to make me open up a whole can of worms. If there's one show in this on this earth that I hate more, it is the Proud Family. It's the new Proud Family. Oh my God. I need a second. Let me eat my popcorn. I'm gonna munch it. I'm gonna munch it on stream. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Raw, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Oh my God. If there's one show that doesn't know how to tackle real issues in the world, it's the Proud Family. For anybody watching, to put it into perspective, there is a literal episode where the Proud Family, right? These kids, they go around talking to these I think they're talking to like these Asian kids asking them for help and none of them want to help them. And the Asian kids basically call them racist for going to them about the issue because, you know, they're Asian. And I shit you not, the black kids basically go, we can't be racist. We're black. Oh. I need a drink. I need to drink my water. We can't be racist. We're black. I'm not even going to open up that can of worms. I'm not even going to open it up, brother. I don't care. To your statement in China, yeah, maybe some people do not like LGBT in China. The government may say it is legal, but not everyone will accept exactly. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know like the full ins and outs of it. I don't. What I know is I think it's legal. It's just that people are not really accepting given the fact that China is like, a lot of people in China are really religious. But that's just one episode of the Proud Family, by the way. That's just one. There's more episodes where they basically go into detail about past, right? Blaming everything on current issues on... It's... Oh my God, dude. I can't, dude. The show is basically... To summarize it up, the show is basically saying, all white people bad, all black people are good, you know, fuck all white people. That's basically the show. The show is basically just like fuck all white people, which is it's cringe. I don't want to get into it. It's too much. It's way too much. I hate it. It's such a fucking dog shit show. It's so bad. They bring up too many past problems. They bring up literally like so much of the past that doesn't really matter in today's climate, right? We're not talking about like ancient day slavery. We're talking about modern day issues, right? And they like to basically equate ancient day slavery to the now, which is just, I can't, dude, I can't. But I want to get into the Elisa Jordana assault situation because this fucking thing is crazy. This bitch is insane. Let's let it play.
And he lied, and he told her, like, I'm just like a streamer, and it was just an investment, and like, the whole time he was talking to me, he was talking to her, the whole time, and I saw it.
Introverted chaos, exactly. Static Shock handled the topic of racism so much better. Right? Like the idea that, like, you know, Static Shock is a black kid, he has a white friend, and his dad is just not accepting of him, and he says a couple of bad things, right? And the kid is upset by that, right? His kid is upset by it. He runs away because he doesn't want to be seen with, like, you know, the idea of a dad being racist and whatnot. But the show doesn't make the kid out to be like some racist kid just because he lives vicariously through his father, right? Static Shock is still accepting of him, and he's still, you know, like a good example is Static Shock goes up to the kid when he runs away, and he's like, dude, he's still your friend, right? He's like, I'm still gonna be your friend, you know. It's just because your dad is mean doesn't mean that I don't like you anymore, right? And then ultimately, throughout the show that goes on, it shows that, like, hey, the dad can change. He can learn to be better. He can learn to be a better person. He can learn to get over this bias, right? It's a great example of how to handle the topic of racism instead of Proud Families basically just being like, oh, your dad's racist? Well, that means every other person in your family is racist, or like stupid shit like that. You know, it tackles it so much better. This was before the site shut down. Oh, I was once in a Omegle chat with a girl that was black, and she said that I was racist even though I never said anything. The media is getting to their head. Well, she probably, like, I'm assuming she probably saw you as like, white person, racist. But yeah, Static Shock is a really good example of how to handle genuine racism. But this bitch is insane. All right, let's get into this bitch. To put into context, her boyfriend or whatever cheated on her. Which is bad. Don't get me wrong, it's bad. But the way this bitch handles it. Oh, thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you for the $2. Or, oh shit, I don't know what that equals in American money. I don't know what that equals. I'd have to do the math. But this bitch is insane. This bitch is genuinely fucking insane. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the the meat, the meat and potatoes, all right? Because she's fucking crazy.
Everything that he said to her, it's all the same shit he said to me.
Let's speed it up, though. Let's speed it up.
He's just like a bad guy. He's not like the type of guy that's like a faithful guy. And when he liked me the most.
Before we really get into it, though, I want to point out, why is she streaming this? She turned on her stream for the purpose of like, oh, this guy cheated on me. I'm gonna go driving while streaming. Yeah, great idea. 2.15 USD. Okay. Oh, we got two different ones. I'm just gonna assume it's like around, you know, a little bit over 2. That's probably what it is.
Like me the most, he was like cheating on me with her, with this like 20-year-old like whore that sends videos and shit.
Whore.
Like, you know, I knew he was bad, but
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to pause the video for when she shows off. Okay. She's gonna show off another thing, you know, his ID and whatnot. I'm gonna have to be very careful when we get to that part because I don't want to accidentally do something fucked up. This bitch is crazy.
She goes, you told me she was just some streamer. So he told this girl that he was seeing at the same time as me that I'm just some streamer. And like, he was lying like constantly to me.
Oh, we'll get into that. She does almost crash.
It fucking sucked to see you hold her the way you held me. It sucked to hear her call you beautiful and babe. It sucked to see you clearly cared for her more than me. Like, she was seeing them, he was seeing us at the same time, like literally at the same time. And here you paid her $1,000 to come over, actually $2,000 through Venmo. I'm actually gonna call her right now. But
God damn.
So, yeah, I'm gonna call
Paid
her
her
right now,
2,000 to come over? Fuck.
Hi, is this Sarah?
Oh, fuck, she calls
Hi,
her?
Sarah. This is Baram Alipur's friend, Elisa Jordana. Have you heard of me?
I have not.
You have not? A streamer, a live streamer. Hello?
Yeah, no, I don't really watch live streams.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to call you to tell you that he's here in Florida and that he's going to be back in California and available for you again because turns out the whole time he was sending me $2 million, he was also like sending you money on Venmo, I saw. Is that true?
Okay, chat, don't get me wrong. Cheating is really bad. Okay, I'm just going to say cheating is bad, but the way she's handling this is bad. I'm just being honest, all right? The way she's handling this is really bad.
You to come over and have a burqa on. So same thing?
Doing this midstream is wild.
So I just want to tell you, Sarah, you don't sound too open to this conversation, but the whole time that you were going over to, you know, the Wilshire corridor apartment, Barron sent me like $2 million and has been seeing me at the same time. I don't know if you care about that, but if you do, you might want to talk to him about that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Like, bro, why is she sharing this? Why is she sharing this on stream?
And I noticed the same stuff he texted you, every single thing, like princess, burqa, the other stuff. I could continue reading. Actually, I'll read it to you right now. It's the same stuff.
Yeah, distracted driving. She's not even holding the wheel! Oh, no. She's not even holding the wheel. She's on her phone. Oh, no, dude.
Are you guys in a relationship?
No, I just broke up with him because I saw he was sending you a Venmo. And
Oh, yeah, her Simpson pay pigs. We'll get into that later because they do some fuck shit.
Let's see, with the burqa you need to wear, it's warm and cozy function. I have his phone in his wallet right now. Let's see, was thinking about her butts in the dress. Same shit he says to me every day. I guess the doorman didn't like your outfit. You're wearing like some kind of outfit. Valentine's Day. Let's see, $2 million.
I'm gonna have to be so cautious.
Lucky to see your ass in the first place, like that kind of shit. He says the same stuff to me at the same time, so I just think you should know.
Oh my god, here it is. I'm gonna have to be so cautious. Unless this guy who posted the video took it out, then that's good, because I don't want to. It's gonna get really scary later on, because I don't want to get in trouble.
His phone, which I'm gonna throw it in the ocean right now. so good luck.
Affect your choices. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble or anything for throwing a spot. You should just kind of. Karma will get people who do bad things to others. And him and I.
Dude, the evil look in her eyes, dude. She's ready to do something.
Friends for like over.
he was dating. He was hooking up with a Mexican.
Yeah.
How come? I heard you say like it was derogatory. What's wrong with being Mexican?
No, I like Mexican. If you didn't join the court permit.
Yeah, we're gonna learn later that they're just gonna be blatantly like fucked up.
And friends. Discord server. If you didn't join it, you're gonna be like kicking yourself. Not that much.
Oh, here's the part. Okay, wait. Chat, give me a second. Give me a second, okay? I don't want to accidentally show something. Okay, I think the guy cuts it out. I think the guy cut it out. I think we're chilling because I don't see a part where she shows the ID in this at all. So we're chill. We're chill, chat.
Much money left. Should I spend this money? Sparrows for everyone?
I'm gonna have my finger on the fucking.
Like, should I get Sparrows for this whole place?
I'm gonna have my finger on the button, just in case. I put into context. Oh my god. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Chat, I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to show this. Okay, this is scary. I'm gonna show you the audio. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it until it's gone because I don't want to fuck up. Put into context, she had his wallet, she had his money. She basically just went to the mall, right? With all this. And she basically started saying, I'm gonna buy all you guys lunch. Oh, like I'm gonna go buy stuff. I'm gonna go on a shopping spree. Like kind of just, having a mental breakdown about it, which is fine. Okay? Listen, I get it. I can't do it, brother. I'm gonna get in trouble if I show his ID. I'm gonna let it play.
I saw him in the mall. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, he's near the police.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We'll move on. We're okay, chat. We're okay. I'm not gonna get in trouble. God damn it, wait, I'm gonna get in trouble for showing this music. Fuck! God damn it! If I play this music, it's gonna get copyrighted. God damn it, dude, this bitch is annoying. No, it's fine. You know what? Fuck it.
Yes, hello? Yeah, I turned it off. What's up?
Oh my god, dude. This is actually crazy. We're gonna have to skip to a later part because I actually know. I can't.
What?
She's still playing the fucking music. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll explain it to you. That's true. I could mute it. Yeah, but you're not gonna hear. You're not gonna hear like what she's talking about with the police officer. Basically, I'll explain it to you the best way I can explain it to you. She found him here at the mall and whatnot. He was here, and she started like harassing him in public, like harassing as in like I think she was like hitting him. She was like doing like physical violence and whatnot. So a police officer was like, "Hey, you can't do that, right? In public, you're like you can't do this, okay?" She tried to reason with the police. She basically just was telling like the police officer like, "Oh, he's like a cheater. He's like a cheater." It's like the police officer's like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Okay, you can't hit people in public." So yeah, not only is she making this into like a public affair where she's literally just like fucking hitting him in public. Obviously the guy cut it out. I'm assuming because you can't show that on YouTube because you're gonna get in trouble for that. You're gonna get in trouble for showing physical violence like that. So I'm glad he cut it out. But we'll get into it here.
Sorry. No, you were coach. I got. I'll text her in my Discord. Okay. I'll text her. All the same shit you say to me. You say to her. You both are gonna turn this into something. Okay.
There she comes.
Not really, no.
No talent, no friends. They feel to broadcast their life, at least for people there like her.
Okay, sorry. Get me off of that camera. Okay, you're not on it.
Facts.
Listen. Regardless of what had just happened to her, you had hit him right in my presence. Regardless if he was quiet, be quiet and listen to me. No matter what he said.
Oh, here she explains it.
That's fine.
Calm down. I was asking,
We're good.
can I go grab my stuff?
You can grab your stuff here.
Exactly.
You can grab his stuff and you can go home. That's what he can do. I have his stuff. I can take.
If she hits him in front of a police officer, it's dunzo. Dunzo bunzo. All right, chat? Dunzo bunzo. It's over. She's screwed. We're going to learn a little later that she still is screwed. Doesn't matter.
Take up to his stuff. Okay, take his stuff and take your anger down a notch because you had hit him in my presence. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the bad.
So yeah, she hit him in her presence, basically.
I'm going to stop talking about it. Okay, good. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Okay. And I hope your channel caught that bad perception of you. That's not very nice. Okay. No, it's not okay. You ever been cheated on for 2 years with a 20-year-old Mexican? I doubt it. Okay, all right, well, I'm just telling you that's my...
Yeah, nobody cares about your business, brother. Hitting somebody is not okay. Even if they cheated, right? Chat, get mad at me, all right? Get mad at me, but I can see why he cheated. Okay. Yeah, I can see why she cheated. Oh yeah, she used to belong to a streaming community named after Ice Poseidon. Oh yeah. Yep. This is good. I can see why he cheated, brother. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I can see why. This bitch is evil. Ice Poseidon is evil.
I really don't want to talk to you anymore. Nice talking to you. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. I don't want to talk to him anymore. Proceeds to get in the car with him. All right, chap. I think I'm allowed to show one. Oh yeah, I can't show this. That part right there, can't show it. We'll cut it off when it gets to that point.
Alipor is sending up women nude pictures, and I'm gonna text you when you texted me as well. So I'm just gonna send you like 6 months of texts of your nudes and different sentences that he.
Sir, I'm sorry about this.
Don't talk.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Sarah, we're really sorry about this. I'm sending him your way today. So don't worry.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's coming. Don't worry, he's coming home.
Oh shit! Chat! Chat, I locked the wife out. I accidentally locked her out. I fucked it up.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Fuck you, cunt.
You touch me, I'll fucking dick. You understand?
I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think I want to fuck around with it any longer, so it doesn't. So I don't get in trouble. Yeah, she's evil. She's evil. She like hit her boyfriend and like smacked him in the face, and then, like you said, I don't know how to say your name, brother. George. Am I gonna call you George now? Yeah, she has like donators who like come in, right? And they basically like shit on Sarah, whatever, this girl, for being Mexican. And then she joins in on it as well. And shits on her for that as well. Like, ultimately, it's just like they're being openly racist. And if I'll explain the rest of it to you guys, I'll explain the rest of it. She basically, they start to get into physical violent fight where like they're both, grabbing at each other, hitting each other, and then he chases her down. Now, she got arrested for this, but he, for what we know, didn't. And the argument for why is most likely because of, I would say it's because of self-defense, which is reasonable, right? She's clearly being violent with him this entire time, and I don't care if she was the one that was cheated on. I don't think the correct answer to being cheated on is to go to him and start beating him, okay? Like, listen, he's probably a goofball. He's probably a fucking weirdo. I agree, he's probably a bad guy, okay? Known for swatting and doxing. Well, she doxed him here, so I wouldn't be surprised. Of course, he didn't show that, which is good. I mean, obviously, you wouldn't be allowed to post that on YouTube, but she literally pulls out his wallet in the mall, in that area. And she literally just, his ID is like sitting right there. You could just see everything on it, all his information, whatnot. You could literally see his ID and everything. So she just straight up like doxes him midstream, threatens to buy a bunch of shit with his money, threatens to do a bunch of all this other stuff. And then there's another part that she threatens him with in the stream as well, where she basically just says like the things I'm going to do to him when he shows up. It's like she literally like threatens the guy. Like I said, the guy is not a good person, okay? Chat, he's not a good person, okay? I'm just going to be honest. He doesn't seem like a good guy or anything, but documenting your abuse and like physical abuse is fucking crazy. And yeah, she is being unstable. The dude isn't in the right by little. It still isn't right what she did. Exactly. Like what he did is not okay, chat? Cheating is bad. I'm going to just point that out to everybody in chat. Cheating is ultimately a bad thing to do. You shouldn't cheat on your partner. You shouldn't cheat on your significant other. It's not an okay thing to do. You shouldn't do that. But the answer, like I said earlier, the answer to it is not to physically hurt the other person that you are, in a relationship with just because they cheated on you, right? You shouldn't dox them. You shouldn't go on a live stream and document the whole thing. He didn't show the driving thing, which sucks. I wish he would have showed the driving thing, but when she was driving, she was swerving around. People were honking at her. She almost got into accidents. Like, she literally is just putting other people's lives at risk just so she could document and make money off of, like, her pay pigs because of her little cheating incident, which is just cringe, right? She just has a bunch of pay pigs who just basically sit there and dog on the guy, dog on the girl as well, and call her, like, shitty things because she's Hispanic. It's cringe. It's fucked up. It's evil. It's really evil shit. She's like an evil person, and I'm glad she got arrested for it. I'm really glad. Like the officer is such a W, right? Like, again, like the officer points out, like, I'm not gonna get into your little like life shit. I'm not gonna get into like what happened. It's the fact that you can't hit him in front of me. You're gonna get in trouble, right? And she's trying to tell her that, and she clearly doesn't. She doesn't care. She brings him to the car and then starts hitting him there. Not to mention, she has hung around bigger weirdos like her old friend and assistant named James, who turned himself in for being a child predator in various incidences, especially... Oh my god, dude. I didn't even know it went that deep with this girl. I didn't know it went that deep with her. She's evil. Let's look her up. Let's look her up on here. Let's look her up. Elisa Jordana. Let's see. A clout chasing extraordinaire. So true. Megan is actually such a good YouTuber. I remember watching him. His videos are really good. You guys should watch his YouTube videos. I like his series. I liked his old series about the weight loss creators. Amberlyn Reed or whatever her name is such good videos, just deep diving about like how bad it is. That was about animal abuse and other fed up shit. Most people accuse her that she didn't know her friend James about, but some signs she did. Dude, she's evil. She's like genuinely evil. I wish there were like videos that I could see of this. That's evil. We'll see if Megan talks about it. We'll see if Megan actually brings stuff like that up. Yeah, she's like fucking evil.
Like, a comment, share the video about, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah. Megan's genuinely such a good creator.
Well, isn't this just fantastic? There was a clip on Twitter doing its rounds by many creators. This clip came from a 2-hour live stream from the YouTube channel Elisa Jordana, a channel with 15,000 subscribers, with the video at the top being Enroll in IRL Queen Academy for massive success. It's almost Borat in...
Oh. Enroll in IRL Queen Academy for massive success. That's crazy. Here, look. I'll look it up real quick. Elisa Jordana and James. Elisa Jordana. Oh, okay. There is a video of her addressing it. Okay. I don't want to... Here. Yeah. When you look her up, literally it's just about her. And the physical violence stuff. This shit is Oh, former she was on the Howard Stern show? That's crazy. Yeah, this lady's evil. This lady is an evil woman, evil person. Okay?
Structure. Great success. I can't do the voice, and I won't bother trying again. This channel is one I have never heard of up till this point. The stream in question we're going to look at is titled Not Doing Good, and then there's a phone number afterwards. At time of recording, on the 10th of April, at midday GMT,
wait, hold up.
It's still up. It has 168,000 views, and the thumbnail...
It's still up? Hold the phone. What? How is this up? How does YouTube allow this? Wait, what? How is this up? That's wild. The most she's ever gotten on this. Clout chasing to the max. Holy shit. Clout chasing to the fucking max here. Well, hopefully, what I assume is YouTube probably demonetized this stream. Right? They probably didn't let her monetize it at all. So that's good, I'm assuming, because it's got physical violence in it. So that's weird to me. I would think YouTube would cut it down. My assumption is they demonetized it because there's no shot she made money off of this. There's just absolutely no shot.
For it is the very incident that was being shared to Twitter. The stream did end, though, quite abruptly afterwards. A lot of the content on this channel is streamed format. There are some videos, yes, but I'll be honest with you, they do not get the level of views that the live streams do. So this is undoubtedly where Elisa focuses her attention. My friend Cog, on his Cog City YouTube channel and Twitter, very kindly reached out to me, linked me the stream,
Clout
and gave me a
maxing.
load of timestamps.
Facts.
I'm going to pin Cog's channel in the pinned comment. Go give him a sub as a thank you for this, because this saves us a whole lot of hassle for going through.
Oh, I've heard of that. There are these streams that they're in an RV doing shit like taking hard drugs, perversion, straight up Rachel Sirs to the max. I've heard of that. I wish I knew what it was called. I've heard of that. I wish YouTube had a little bit better moderation with like the streams they put out there. Because in that stream, she straight up doxes him. So it's like, yeah, you should probably take that down. That's a bad thing. I mean, hell, the fact that it's left up means everybody can see it and see her bad behavior. So I guess like to an extent, it's like, okay, yeah, you're a bad person. You know what? Fuck it. Like you're shitty. So I guess technically like leaving it up does alert people to how fucking horrible of a person you are. But still, like, I don't know. I mean, obviously they probably take away the moderation, not moderation. Sorry. They take away the, monetization. That's my assumption. Which is good. Ultimately, if they take away the monetization, she's not making anything off of it other than probably the donos that she got from people, which sucks, but that's people giving her money. So there's nothing that YouTube can really do about that. Now she's a lol cop pretty much. Yeah, she is. She is a laughing stock of the community now.
Through a 2-hour, 19-minute, 35-second stream that culminates in a rather explosive and equally somewhat divisive, somewhat is important, depends on your interpretation, ending. I don't know if I can get away with showing the ending, though, because it involves hands, hair pulling, aggression, ruthless, of course, especially if I intend to try and get this monetized. YouTube are quite sensitive to these kind of stunts, and the word stunt is a charitable word being used. Don't worry too much about the choice of word.
Hi, Heidi. You know, I went through all his texts, and... But, like, the thing is, Heidi, is that he lied so much to me. He lied so much to me.
See, we just went through all this, though.
He told her I'm just like a streamer, and it was just an investment, and like the whole time he was talking to me, he was talking to her.
Here, let's skip to the end, though. Let's skip to the end.
Showing the rest. I know perhaps I should stick to my guns and just put it out there. I'm not that stupid. I know the game enough. What happens next is Sarah and Lisa continue to discuss the fact that Lisa has the imagery of Sarah in various stages of undress, and that she's going to, Lisa, send them back to Sarah as proof that she has them because they were on the man who's now been slapped's phone, using his phone to do that. While discussing this, he gets a bit cross, and when she gets more handsy, he decides, I've had enough. And even though he's a lot smaller, he used his genetic advantage to restrain while she believed it was the end for her, and then she escaped the vehicle. He got back in the
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Megan. Chill, buddy. Chill. All right. Chill out. I don't want to get in trouble here. Chill out, pal. Yeah, that's how it starts. So she keeps being physically violent with him, so he ultimately just starts to like grab her hair and whatnot. And eventually they get out of the car and he chases her and whatnot. Then he comes back and then he turns off the stream. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think the arrest makes sense. It's most likely out of self-defense. If she's going to keep being physically violent to him, he has every right to put a hand on her and restrain her from being physically violent with him. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't be afraid to do that if someone is hurting you, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's being violent with him, okay? It doesn't matter that he's like a man and she's a woman or whatnot. It doesn't matter what she is, what they are to each other, right? If she's gonna be this violent with him in the car, his life could be at risk too. We have no clue, right? Like she's acting out very negatively to a point where it's like if he's scared, you know, he's allowed to do that. Self-defense, pretty much. He may have cheated, but like this is physical assault. Exactly. It is. It's physical assault. Like, again, cheating is bad. Should never do it. Don't ever do it. That's what I was going to say is I think, I'm going to be real. I think he probably is a cheater because she's not a good girlfriend. I think she's she clearly comes off as a, she's only dating him for his money. And then on top of that, She's clearly a very emotionally unstable girlfriend who probably has done this behind the camera a good consistent amount. A sugar baby, yeah, that's a good example. She's a sugar baby, a gold digger. Yeah. I mean, she lives through these pay piggies. Like, these people are pay piggies. They give her money just to, you know, just to look pretty for her. I mean, that she makes her money through literal pay pigs, and she lives through men who have a lot of money. So in the end, do I think it's like him cheating is like the end of the world? No. He probably is cheating because she's a bad fucking girlfriend. It's really hard to get out of a relationship if there's DV. Exactly. It's really hard. She's genuinely insane. Like, this video in itself, if you've seen it, I think it's self-defense. I think it's straight up self-defense. I don't think he's like doing it to be physically violent back. I think he's just trying to stop her from doing it. I think that's it, right? I think he's just doing it to stop her from being violent. And I don't think there's an issue there, okay? I don't think there's an issue with that, okay? Sorry if that's the wrong take to have, but I don't think there's an issue with him, you know, doing what he has to do to stop her. Do I think him chasing her down is a bad thing? Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I don't think he's a good guy. I'm not trying to defend the guy, make him out like he's a cool guy. He's clearly got some issues. He's clearly a bit of a weirdo. But again, physical violence, especially on a stream, doxing him, especially on a stream, yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Well, it would be better than Twitch. Yeah, Twitch sucks. Fuck Twitch. That's why we're here on YouTube, because we don't like Twitch. But yeah, that's the best way to put it. I don't want to keep showing it because he's showing it currently. So we're gonna refrain because I don't want to get in trouble. Twitch is, to be fair, Twitch is not that easy. YouTube is not that hard. It's just you have to put in a little extra work to like put a thumbnail and whatnot. But like, I like that because thumbnails are better than just like straight up a picture. You're making a great fair point. No, yeah, Twitch is in my opinion worse because it's easy, but it's ultimately like such a shit platform. They've just turned it into like this disgusting, it's just a shit platform now. It's so bad. It's so bad. I hate Twitch so much. But chat, we've come to the end of our evil drama news. We've come to the end of our evil drama news. We've talked about everything we want to talk about. We've had our conversations about everything. We've talked about Light. We've talked about Jonna. We talked about Clove. We've talked about everything. We have talked about all of these things. I wish there wasn't so much artistic nudity in Twitch. Too bad. Too bad. You're gonna have to learn to accept it. You're gonna have to learn to accept the nudity that exists on Twitch. Sorry, buddy. They're just artists, and you know, they're just doing their job, right? They're just making their money. Doesn't matter that there's kids on the site. It does not matter. At the end of the day, nudity is a ultimate good. Okay, chat. Okay, yeah. To be fair, it's not like Kick. Kick has gotten so bad. Kick has gotten arguably so bad, just because they have so many like genuine creeps on there, who just get to exist. I mean, the sheer fact that recent like Kick streamer, we could even like, I forgot his name. Oh my god, I spelled it like so fucking bad. I'm like genuinely tweaking here. This guy right here, yeah, he's a fucking degenerate. Oh, we found another Kick predator based. Holy fuck. Yeah, this guy's a genuine degenerate. He's an actual... Ew, get him out of my fucking face. I don't want to listen to that guy. Yeah, Kick is... They need to change their moderation. See, the thing is with Kick is I like their idea, right? I like Kick's idea of, like, being more accepting of things. But they do need to have moderation. It shouldn't just be a place for anything and everything. It needs to have some moderation. And the sheer fact that people who made Kick and whatnot were friends with this fucking weirdo, And they would go into his chat and they would like, Riot Lol? Oh yeah, Riot Lol, that's him. The fact that they would go into his chat and then like hype him up and shit, it's like, brother, he is a weirdo. This guy's a creep. Like, come on, man. They need to have better moderation. I feel like Kick would be such a good site for streaming. And I hyped up Kick so much when it first started because I liked it a lot. And the sheer fact that they got XQC to be a part of it, it's like they were doing so good. At least he is not a predator. I hope not at this point. Yeah, no. He probably, the reason why I don't want to listen to him is probably because he's just going to sit there and scream and shout about how he's going to scream and shout about like political things, which I just don't want to get into because it's Kick and Hassan is a Twitch baby. That's why he's Twitch's like little baby. So he's probably going to go on rants about why he hates Kick and why Kick is a dangerous, disgusting place, which I don't want to get into like the political aspect of Kick and Twitch, right? I don't care. I do agree that Kick sucks, and I wish that Kick, the people who made it, I wish they would put more moderation into it because I think Kick would genuinely be a good site for people to grow. It's genuinely good that Kick exists. Dude, there's a lot of people with gambling problems on Kick because Kick is owned by a guy who owns Stake. And Stake is a gambling site. Now, ultimately, I wouldn't say that's a problem. I wouldn't say it's an ultimate issue because the thing is that it's okay if he owns a gambling site. Like, gambling isn't a massive problem. Like, people do it in moderation and whatnot. But there's a literal gambling section, and it's like people are basically paid to gamble on Kick. People are paid to gamble. He hits himself every time he loses a bet. Are you serious? I wonder if there's been any significant hit on his viewer base since that To Catch Kick Predator video came out. He was I think he's gone. I think he's genuinely gone now. He like deleted everything, I think. I would think so. Let's like give me a second here. Give me a second. I don't want to accidentally show something bad though. So just give me one moment, all right? Amaranth. Oh, I see Amaranth here. Okay, based. Amaranth has the most viewers on Kick right now. That's, of course it is. Let's Riot Lol. Yeah, I don't see him anymore. Let me know if I spelled it right. This is what it gave me. Riot Lol. Let me know if I spelled it wrong. But ever since the guy made the video, that's what ultimately did it for him. I think he like genuinely just deleted his shit. So that's good, okay? I'm gonna be real, that's a good thing. But still, the fact that the people who own this site were like genuinely like friends with the guy and like would go into his chat and stuff, and it's like, dude, he's like a genuine like creep. Like this guy's like a fucking weirdo. And there's still people who like defend the guy. It's so fucking cringe, dude. It's so cringe. This like, look, one of the top streamers right now is Slots and Casinos, brother. Ugh. Like, listen, I'm not a big fan of gambling. I think gambling is cringe. Here it is, Boss Man. Is it Boss Man Jack? Is that who it is? I'm assuming it's this guy. Let's see. Yep. Looks to me like this is the guy. Stake.us. Click on your above picture to sign up for Stake.us. Yeah, of course. Promoting gambling on your fucking server. No. Yeah. Yeah. This guy is cringe. And it's just gambling. Gambling. Yeah, no, gambling on fucking streams is just cringe. I'm sorry. I think if you gamble on streams, if you're a gambler, like, mod, please. I can't give you mod. I think I have way too many mods currently. I can't make everybody mod. At least it isn't those mob-owned casinos. Otherwise, Bossman Jack would just be losing an ear. Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. But, like, Kick, it's like, Kick, you got to do your job here, brother. Like, this guy is literally like gambling his life away on your site. And like, to be fair, I get it. Like he's checkmarked. They're probably paying him to promote Kick or to promote Stake. But like, dude, this is ultimately going to get other people involved in gambling and whatnot. I just think it's cringe. I think it's bad. The sheer fact that two of your biggest people currently are slots and casinos, that's just genuinely like fucking cringe. I think it's really cringe. Like I said, it's okay to gamble. Like the thing is like people gamble all the time. Oh, am I not? Fuck. Oopsies. We will not be looking at that. We will not be looking at that then. I'm not going to take any risks. Yeah. It's again, it's not that you can't gamble. If you want to gamble, that's fine. Like if you're a gambler, that's okay, right? But like showing it on stream and whatnot and going out of your way to, promote gambling on stream to your like audience is yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm looking at Bill's right now. Let's see if he does. Let's see. Bossman Jack, yeah, he made one recently. He made one very recently. 2 weeks ago. Bossman Jack kicks biggest gambling degenerate. I can already tell. The guy clearly has a issue. The guy clearly just sits on stream all day and gambles his life away. Sorry about that, March. No, you're good. You're good. I'm sure I'm fine. If fucking Elisa can beat her boyfriend on stream, I think I'll be fine, okay? I think if she can, what's a stake URL? Stake is a gambling site. And I'm not sure if YouTube is okay with gambling on the site. So if I show the URL, it might get me in trouble, but I don't think I think it'll be fine as long as I don't go on stake. As long as I don't like go on stake and promote it and whatnot, I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling. But again, I can't emphasize enough. It's okay. Crop your view on open. What do you mean? I don't need to crop it. I just exited out of the thing. The fuck? I didn't know I was supposed to show it or not. Why would I if I knew I wasn't supposed to show Stake's URL, I would have just never showed it. But again, I can't emphasize enough that it's okay if you want to gamble. It's okay if you're a gambler. As long as you don't promote it. Yeah, exactly. As long as you don't promote it, you're good. Like if you want to gamble, go ahead, gamble. Do your thing. I'm not a big fan of gambling myself. I'm not like a fucking avid. There's transmaxing now. Hey, people got to get by somehow, all right? Transmaxing, if you got to do it, you got to do it. Try it out. I love gambling. Yeah, JVZ. See, JVZ, I think everybody should take after JVZ. I think JVZ is a good example of like a role model in the community. I think JVZ is genuinely the best role model the community has ever seen. I think JVZ is the best. Oh shit. JVZ is what we should all be striving to be. We should be striving to be JVZ. I'm so close to $1 gazillion. I just need to not eat for another week. And that's why everyone in chat, you should follow what JVZ does. Gamble your life away. Do not eat and make your money. He's close. Transmaxing sounds like something Jalen would do. Yeah, Jalen would transmax. Dude, you know what? Is Jalen... Am I going to get Jalen if I look up Jalen? No. It's everything but Jalen. Rip. I'm actually going to be honest with you. Jalen has been better. Jalen has been kind of better. Can't be mad at it, right? Jesus Christ, Jalen's channel is like non-existent at this point. Dude. Jalen has been better though, I will say. Jalen has kind of been a little bit better than most. So I can't be mad at it. Jalen's, attempted to get better. I think Jalen uploads on here more. Yeah, Jalen's doing fine. Yeah. And Jalen's doing all right for themselves. Isn't that part of the Jalen cycle? No. Jalen's never usually good. It's just that Jalen stays out of controversy. But Jalen recently has been just kind of like chill, hasn't really done anything. Yeah, I mean, Jalen's like, they've been doing fine for themselves. So I can't be mad at it. Like, Jalen's been kind of chill. I even hyped up Jalen. I even hyped up Jalen on Twitter one day and basically just said, like, you know what, like, Jalen, I respect the fact that you've, you know, kept your head down. I respect the fact that you've kept your head down. You've, you know, just focused on yourself, focused on content creation, just not, like, reacted to any, like, controversies and stuff. I respect that. I respect that from Jalen. I respect that Jalen is just kind of keeping their head down and just doing their shit, right? Not getting into any, like, fucking beefs with anybody and then you know, spurging out online, because ultimately that's what killed your channel. That's what killed you in general. So it's like just keeping your head down is the best way to handle things. Larix, brother, Larix, my boy Larix. Oh, there he is. I don't know how to feel about Larix. Is somebody I never seem to like, to be honest. Larix, I don't know how to feel about the guy. I mean, he makes good videos and whatnot, but, like, I don't know. He takes things to the extreme, and I think he's, like, really cringe for it. He's genuinely just a really weird, like, creator. I don't know. Maybe you guys disagree. Maybe you guys like him. Maybe you don't. I know he's got that history of his likes being filled with lolicon, which is gross. It's really weird. Chat, I think it's time. Chat, we ain't got nothing else to do. Go make something, Goober. Chat, I'm going to show you which Pokemon are the best Pokemon. My opinion is objectively true. Everything I say is true. All the Pokemon I pick are the best of every individual Pokemon. If you have a different opinion, you're wrong. Yeah. We're going to go in this row. We're going to go Gen 1 first. We're going to go Gen 1 first. All right. This is easy. Gen 1 is easy. There's a couple good ones here. I have good history with Krabby though. Krabby a real one though. Spreadsheet time. Oh man, the grass types in this generation are not really, you know, they're not hitting. Bulbasaur though is chill. I think he's actually chill. I never realized there was not enough there wasn't that many electric types in this generation. We'll go Jolteon though. Jinx is the racist one. Maybe I picked that one. Oh, we're gonna go Dugong because he's silly. We're gonna go Dugong because he's silly. You know, I think Primeape is the best. No shot there's this many poison types in this generation. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Jesus. Look at all of them. Beedrill. Beedrill's based. We're gonna pick Beedrill. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I have to actually pick between the two. We're gonna go Sandshrew though. We're gonna let little Sandshrew, we're gonna let him through. Flying types. Again, chat, my opinion is more valid than any of you. If you disagree, you're wrong. My opinion is correct. I love Firo. He screams. His cry is literally just a scream. Let's look. Psychic types. Oh, these are all kind of weak as well. None of them like really get my juices flowing. We're gonna go Abra though, because I think Abra's a cute little guy. Let's see. Man, the bugs in this generation are also kind of mid. I already picked Beedrill, so I'm not gonna pick Beedrill again. I'm not gonna double pick, okay? Beedrill's awesome and all, but we'll go Kakuna. Because he's what comes next. Alright. Dude, the rock types are kind of weak as well. I mean, Rhyhorn's actually kind of chill. I actually like Rhyhorn. Oh my god. I didn't realize Gengar was the only ghost type in this generation. Yeah, we'll go Gengar. He's chill. And then Dragonite was the only dragon type in this generation. We'll go Dragonite as well. Oh yeah, dark types did not exist in the first generation, so we're picking based off of, like, you know, Pokemon lore Pokemon. I guess you can't go wrong with, like, the missing no, right? You can't go wrong with him. Steel type, yeah, Magnemite. There were no fairies back in the day, but now that there are, and these guys are technically considered, did I say furries? I think I said furries. Fairies. We'll go ahead and pick Jigglypuff. Starter Pokemon. Now, chat. Most people are gonna pick Charmander, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the better. I know what I'm talking about. The better starter is Squirtle. Sorry. All other opinions are invalid. Gimmick form. Oh yeah, dude. These are based. These are all based. Dude, Beedrills is actually so fucking dope, though. And then the best legendary from this generation, Articuno. Articuno's got the best design. Which one's the best one out of all of these? Sandshrew. Next generation, we're going to generation 2. Normal type from this generation. I actually like all these guys. These guys are all pretty chill, but I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go Furret. Furret's actually just based. Not a lot of good fire types in this generation, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like these guys. I like all these guys, but, like, I never really used them. I've never really caught any of them. The thing about Gen 2, I have never seen a Houndoom, ever. I played this game so many times. I've yet to find a single Houndoom, ever. All right. Water types. Oh, I think we already know which one I have to pick. I have to pick Wooper. Wooper's derpy. He's weird. Hoppip, dude. Oh, Jumpluff is actually... choose Pikachu. That opinion is invalidated. No. Electric types. Now, this is where electric types get fucking goated. This is where electric types got goated. Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos. Oh my goodness. These are literally the best of the best. Best Pokemon available. One of the best electric types in the game, brother. So based. Sneasel. Sneasel's awesome. Wow, there's not a lot of fighting types in this generation at all. Heracross is kind of based, though. I like him in the anime, so I'm going to pick him. Crobat is just... you can't go wrong with a good Crobat. Swinub. Oh, Fanphy. Fanphy is just too cute. He's too cute. Let's see. Oh, Murkrow, dude. Oh, yeah, Murkrow. I love Murkrow. Oh, yeah, all the unknowns are psychic types. Jesus Christ, there's so many then. I'm not going to pick an unknown, though, because I feel like that's stupid. There's not a lot of good psychic types here. Wait, since when was Smoochum a fucking psychic type? What? Since when was Smoochum a psychic type? I never knew that about Smoochum. I really don't care for any of these, dude. Xatu? Yeah, I guess he's base. He looks cool. Bug types. I used to be a huge fan of Ladybug and whatnot, and even these guys, but Pineco has become a real one. Pineco is actually a real one, brother. He's cool. Oh yeah, dude, Tyranitar. Tyranitar is based. Dude, what? So wait, they only had one ghost type evolution line in Gen 1, and then 2 they only had Misdreavus? That's crazy. Kingdra was the only dragon as well? That's crazy too. This is where dark types were announced. Damn, that's a good lineup, actually. That's a solid lineup of dark types. So I already picked Murkrow. I already picked Sneasel. I'm going to go Umbreon, because Umbreon is the best evolution out of all the evolutions. And then, good thing I saved the Steel. People are going to get mad at this. I'm not a big Scizor fan or an Onyx, or Steelix fan, sorry. Ferroseed is just a good Pokemon. This is where babies are, dude. Look at all the babies. Fairy. Granbull was turned into a fairy, dude. Yeah, Marchbaby is Marchbaby. That is a fact. We're going to go Togepi. Though. And then the best starter from this generation, it's Totodile. If your opinion is different, don't care. You're wrong. I like Ambros's Mega. I do. But I think Tyranitar's is based. No, we're still going Ampharos. Legendary. Suicune. Suicune's the best one from this generation. Gen 2 favorite. Oh my goodness. Probably Ampharos. Gen 3, we're getting in the real grit and grime. I'm not a big fan of the normal types from this generation. Skitty is base because it's a cat. So I'll go with that one. Numel and Camerupt. I love these guys. I love these guys. You know what? We'll go Numel though. We'll go Numel as the favorite. Water type. I don't really care for any of these guys either. I mean, Sfeel is actually kind of chill though. Sfeel's kind of chill-witted though. Like Sfeel's just a ball though. He's just chill with it. Let's see. Grass types. Oh, I forgot Cradilly was a grass type. Lileep. Oh, Illume. Okay, C dot. I like Trico. Sceptile's also based. I think if we're gonna pick out of all of them, I think we gotta go Sceptile. Sceptile's based. Not a lot of good electric types. Damn, this is actually like not a good lineup. Water types are totally weak against fire types. You know it, brother. You know it. This is a weak ass lineup of fucking electric types. I'm just gonna pick one. Snorunt, that's my boy right there. Snorunt, that's my boy. That man right there is chill. Ooh, fighting types. Breloom he's chill. He's chill. He's solid. Oh my god, dude. Poison types are just not. There's just not very many good ones. I mean, like this is just like. I mean, Gulpin, like he's just a fucking blob, dude. Roselia, I guess, is the one I gotta go for. All right, ground type. We're gonna pick a ground type. Flygon is actually so awesome. He should be a ground dragon. He really should. We'll go Flygon. We'll go Flygon. All right, flying type Altaria. Well, what is the dragon types here? What? Wait, Flygon's not a dragon. How did he get here? Is he really a dragon? Am I tripping? Am I tripping right now? I swear, I thought he was not a dragon. I'm gonna go Altaria. Best flying type. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Lugia from that one Pokemon game. Side Pokemon game. I don't really care for any of these flying types either. I'm gonna go Swablu. I like Swablu and Altaria a lot. Man. Like, do we pick Gardevoir just because we want to fuck? Yeah, I guess so. Bugs. Still not a good lineup of bugs, man. This is Actually, I learned to love a North. He's so chill. He's like genuinely chill like that, though. Like he's actually chill like that, though. Aaron, he's a good little guy, dude. He's chill like that. Duskull. Bro, Duskull is actually based. Duskull is actually based, though. Dude, I know he's not a strong Pokemon, but I absolutely love my Iena. Just, he's so awesome. And then Aaron, Mawile is kind of chill, though. Mawile is chill like that, though. Mawile is chill like that, though. Oh, but Mawile is a fairy. You know what? We're going to do Aggron, and then we're going to do Mawile. Because Mawile just be chill like that, though. Yeah, chat. Best starter Pokemon is Trico. Hands down, best starter. Can't argue with it. There's no argument that can be had here. I might actually go with one of these because these guys are so based. But you know what? No. We'll stick with these. Sceptile's Mega is pretty fucking solid. Mawile's is really cool too. Camerupt is actually pretty chill too. We'll go with Mawile's though. I think Mawile's is the best. Oh. So do we go Regirock because Psyduck? Nah, we can't go Psyduck. Wait, when was Psyduck introduced? Oh, he's right here. I didn't even know he was. I forgot he was introduced in the fucking first generation. That's crazy. See, do we go Regirock because, you know, he makes the sound, or do we actually go with the real best one from this generation? Do we actually go with the real best Pokemon from this generation? That is a legendary Kyogre. Best third generation. I'm not the biggest fan of Gen 3. Gen 3 is not my favorite generation. It's my least favorite, actually. I'm probably just gonna go Trico. I don't like Gen 3. Now this is the real generation. Low Bunny, Smash. Infernape. I'm gonna speed run this bitch. This one's easy. Gen 4, easy. Buizel. Let me look through this a little bit real quick. I want to make sure I'm making the right choice here. Okay, Grass is kind of weak in this generation, but Turtwig. Can't go wrong with Turtwig. Luxray, easy. Frostlass, easy. Fucking Fighting type. Krogunk, easy. Scorpy, I love Scorpy. He's a chill dude. He's chill like that though. He chill like that though. Fucking I love Hippowdon. Dude, the newer game. Oh my god, dude. I learned to love a lot more of these guys from Gen 4 because of the Legends Arceus game. So good. Flying type, Drifloon. Drifloon is based as fuck. Psychic type. Okay, none of these are actually that based. Chingling, I think Chingling's kind of chill like that though. Cricketune makes the silly sound. Definitely not Nose Pass. Fucking ick. Shieldon. Actually, Shieldon. I would rather go Shieldon. Ghost type, Miss Magius. Oh, well, I already picked Frostlass though. Miss Magius. Dragon type, Garchomp. Dark type will go Weavile. Steel type. I think if I'm gonna go Steel type, I'm gonna go Lucario. Fairy type, only 2, and I don't care for either of those. Best starter, Chimchar, hands down, best starter. Lopunny because Smash, and then best. Oh, a lot of good options, but Giratina is probably the best legendary. And then out of all these, now this is where things get hard. This is where things get a little difficult now. I'm gonna have to go Frostlass though. All right, Gen 5. This is a speed run. This is an easy speed run. What is this? Oh yeah, I know what that's from. Actually, I know what that is. I actually know what these are as well. I forgot about these. It's from that like movie thing. What would Damari, DJ, and Demonte think of us not being modded? That's actually fucking hilarious. Normal type, I love Sawsbuck. Sawsbuck is actually based. Sawsbuck is actually really cool. Shit. I'm probably going to pick this one for Chandelure. I'm going to go Litwick here just for the fire type. Oshawott. Oshawott is the Samurott. We'll go Samurott for that one. Grass type. Oh, no. I'm overthinking it. Lileep. Blitzel. Or, no. Tynamo. Tynamo's like chill like that. He's really chill like that, though. Cupchew. He chill like that. Fighting types. Yeah. Scolipede. Scolipede's based. We'll go ground type. This is a tough one. I'll go Excadrill. Just because Excadrill is like... He's broken in the second game. He's genuinely so broken. Flying types. I think we'll go Ducklet. Ducklet's actually chill like that, though. Oh, this one's tough. I really like Gothita's line. People hate Gothita's line. I love Gothita's line. We'll go Gothita, though, instead. Leafani. Oh, Crustle, Leafani. No, we'll go Leafani. I like Leafani more. I gotta go with it. And then we'll go Crustle. And then of course Ghost type. We have Chandelure, best in the game. Ooh, I like the Dragon types. We'll go Haxorus though. And then Dark type. Oh, such good Dark types here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go Krokorok. He's just he's chill like that. Like he's just chill like that though. Steel types, not the best. Not the best in the game. Bisharp is pretty chill like that, though. He chill like that, though. Wow. Only Cottony and... Wow, okay. Best starter in this game is Oshawott. Hands down. Oh, yeah. Gimmick form. All of the movie... The movie people. The fucking... From the movie. Yeah, these are all fucking... I can't believe they have this added in here. Garbodor? And no, Audino is probably the best one. Legendary, best legendary from this generation is Zekrom. Everyone knows Zekrom is the best one. And then as for the best Pokemon from this generation, no, that's a tough choice. I think I'm going to have to go Oshawott, though. Nope, Chandelure. Chandelure is the best one. Generation 6. Normal type, Helioptile for sure. Helioptile for sure. Wow, this is actually like not a good selection here. Fennekin. Oh man. Greninja. Oh man. The goat. Because he's the goat, I guess. Oh wow, these are not great options. I'm gonna be real. These are some pretty shitty options. I don't even like I don't like any of my choices here. Chestnut, I guess. Skrelp is pretty chill. He's pretty chill like that. He's pretty chill like that. Jesus, dude. What are the options here? Zygarde is chill, I guess. Oh, Vivleon. Of course. We gotta go Vivleon here, huh? We gotta go Vivleon. No question. No question we gotta go Vivleon here. Which design do I like the most, though? I like the white design. I think the white design is actually chill like that, though. It's chill like that, though. Inkay, Malamar. We're gonna go Inkay. Dude, this generation's Pokemon I just can't. I can't. Tyrant, I guess. Is ghost type. Honedge is kind of chill. He's kind of chill like that. Dude. Goodra? Dude. This generation's Pokemon is just not, it's not like that, though. They ain't like that, though. I guess Honedge's line is going to keep going through. Oh, yeah, they added that's where they added fairy types. I'm going to go Sylveon. Sylveon's based. Sylveon's awesome. Best starter is obviously Froakie. We can all agree on that one. Yeah, Mega Evolutions in this generation, though, are pretty chill. Pretty chill. Which one's the best one, though? Which one is the best evolution? Or not evolution. Mega. Introduced in this generation. I don't want to double up, because I've doubled up on a couple. I've already done Ampharos, Smallwile, Lopunny, Audino. We gotta try to go with something different here. We gotta try to go with something different. Man, I don't really know, to be honest. These are all kind of middling. Oh, you know what? No. Sceptiles is based. Sceptiles is based. Best legendary from this generation. Yveltal is pretty based. I think Yveltal is pretty cool. Favorite Pokemon from this generation? Oh my goodness. Vivleon. It's the only one that I genuinely have like such a good connection with in this generation. 7. Honestly, not a good lineup for normal types. Drampa is pretty chill, though. He's chill like that. He's an old man. Old man Drampa. Can't go wrong with old man Drampa. Fire type, easy. Incineroar. Water type, ooh. We're going to go Marini. We're going to go Marini. We're going to go Lurantis. We're going to Lurantis. Ooh, Vikavolt. Sandslash based. Fighting type. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Yeah, poison type. That one. Mudsdale. Mudsdale's epic. Flying type. I really only like the Oricorio birds for flying types from this generation. They're the only good ones. I like the ghost type one because I'm a sucker for ghost types. So I can't go wrong with it. This is just a weird lineup of psychic types. Just a strange lineup. Like these are literally just legendaries. I guess I'll go Lunala because I love Lunala. This is bugs. Grubbin is actually so chill. He's chill like that, though. He's really chill like that. Dude, even the rock types are pretty, like, mid as fuck. Rockruff is kind of chill like that, though. He's kind of chill like that. Mimikyu. Yeah, Mimikyu is pretty chill like that. He's chill like that. Turtonator is pretty chill like that, though. He chill like that, though. Dude, dark types are not that good here. Fuck it. Litten, Incineroar, and then... Oh my god, dude. These are steel types? Don't care for really any of you. What is this? Fairies? Oh my goodness. I thought there'd be better options here. I really did. I thought there'd be better options. I guess not. I guess Tapu Fini. Like, that's my favorite one. Best Pokemon of this generation, Litten. Best starter is Litten. Hands down. Any other opinion is wrong. What is this? Gimmick form? Man, there's... Again, I'm not trying to double up. Marowak was pretty based. Marowak is pretty cool. Legendary. Legendary from this generation? We'll go... I like Necrozma. I actually think Necrozma is so cool, but him mixed with Lunala is actually such a cool design. And then favorite from this generation? Fuck, dude. It's tough because I actually love some of these guys. Like, I love them. But Litten's gonna have to be the choice, right? I think Litten is... No, it's not Litten. It's not Litten. It isn't. It can't be. Oh, man. Mudsdale. I gotta go with Mudsdale. He's such a chill dude. He's just chill like that, dude. He's genuinely chill like that, though. Wow. Yeah, I guess that one's the best one. Dude, what are these options, brother? What the fuck? I'm going until the very end. We'll go Score Bunny, I guess. Dude, Samurot's form, I guess. Shit. Lilligant's form is pretty chill. Dude, I'm going for Pokemon that are not even from this fucking, like, game. That's how bad most of the designs were for this game. The electric types are actually kind of chill, though. The electric types were kind of good. And then Frostmoth and Snom were probably the best Pokemon from this game. Fighting type-wise, wow. I like Sneasel's design. Maybe I'm like retarded for that, but I think Sneasel's design is pretty chill. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll go with that one, yeah. Sandaconda. Oh yeah, I forgot about Sandaconda. That dude's chill. He's chill like that, though. He's chill like that, though. I guess Corvus Knight he's like cool. Oh yeah, dude. Smash. Simply Smash. Snom. Gotta love Snom. Rock types. Wow, these are my options. I guess we'll go with you. Damn, those are some shit options, bro. What the fuck? Let's go with this one, and then these are the dragons, huh? Yeah, never mind, dude. We're gonna go with we'll just go with that lineup because I don't really care for them. Thievel? Thievel's not bad. We'll go with that lineup. We'll go with that line. I think that one's better. Wow, dude. These are like... This generation didn't have very many good options, in my opinion. Wow. This is... Dude. What do you even pick here? I guess Copperjaw? Like, I guess he's a cool little elephant, I guess. Best starter is Grookey. Grookey's the best starter. Let's see. Best gimmick. We already picked a few, so we're gonna have to just... Oh, yeah. I don't know why it took me so long to make that decision. Jesus Christ, the amount of legendaries they added in this generation is wild. There is no need for this many. I like the Reggies. I like the addition of the new Reggies. Those are really cool. I'm going to go with the dragon type Reggie. I think he's actually kind of chill like that, though. Favorite one, Snom. I think Snom is the best one. I think Snom is awesome. Snom is just genuinely, like, he's chill, though. Like, if you've ever seen Snom, he's chill like that. Start normal type. We'll go with the little guy. We'll go with the little guy. He's chill like that, though. Yeah, I guess. Wow. I guess I never really fucked with the water types before from this generation. Now here's where things get good. Meowscarade. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. I like the legendary, pseudo legendary. I think he's like chill, but like I'm gonna go with Cien Power, however you say his name. He's chill like that. The flamingo is actually just funny. I think he's just genuinely funny, but Primeape's like new form is actually so cool. Yeah. Grookey is he chill like that. Wooper's awesome. Actually, no, go Clodsire, because Clodsire is like actually derpy as fuck though. Wow, flying types, not that awesome. Man, what the fuck is this? Is this psychic types? What the shit is this? What is this lineup of Pokemon? I guess we'll go with him. Dude, the bugs are also not a good lineup. This guy's kind of chill, though. I mean, I know him. You know, I personally know him. He chill like that, though. What is this? Dragons? Am I reading this right? Oh, no, it's Ghost. I was about to say, I was like, Houndstone is not a dragon. I guess we'll go the pseudo here. And then, what is this? Dark types. I do like Bisharp's like little form. It's really cool. Now here is where things get serious. Tinkaton is the clear choice. Tinkaton is the clear choice. Best starter, Sprigatito, by far. What is this? Gimmick form? Yeah, Wooper had the best gimmick form for sure. Best legendary? Yeah. Clear. And then Tinkaton clears. Now this is where things get serious. The best normal type is Lopunny. Easy. Best fire type, Infernape. Best water type, Samurott. Best grass type, oh, Meowscarada. Best electric type, Luxray. Best ice type, Frostlass. Best fighting type is... yeah. This is poison. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna go with him. We're gonna go with him. He's our boy. Sandshrew, best. Flying type, Vivleon. We're gonna go with... ooh. Yeah. We're gonna go with Snom. Snom is our boy. Oh, wait. No, I think I'm allowed to double up on this side, though, because it's favorite. It's favorite. So I'm allowed to double up on this side. I'm allowed. It's the favorite part. So you have to pick your favorite of the bunch. I don't have very many good selections for Dragon type. I feel... I mean, I guess Garchomp's the best one. Yeah, I guess. Incineroar. And then Tinkaton, of course. Fairy type? I guess Mawile is pretty chill. Best starter? Oh no. I'm gonna go Oshawott though. I think Oshawott's the best one. It's gotta be the Huisin form of what's his face? Zoroark. And then best legendary, I think it's Zekrom. Zekrom's so base. Now we have to pick the best one of all of them. We're gonna be here for a minute because I gotta think about this. Because it's either Frostlass, Sandshrew, or Tinkaton. I think that's like the main. I think that's like the three that definitely are the best. I think. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I know you want Snom. Because he's just chill like that. Snom is chill. Snom is chill like that. I think we're going to have to go with... You know what I should have done? I should have put on Pokemon music in the background. I have to think. No. I'll do. I think I gotta go Frostlass. Just because of personal reasons. I think I just have to. I don't even know. These three are like my favorites. Tinkaton is just, it's base though. I'm gonna have to go Tinkaton. We did it. It's over. We did it. Chat! Or whoever's still left. The end is here. Oh yeah, dude. It's finally time to end the stream. I love you all. Parasocially, of course. Parasocially, I love all of you. I want you guys to worship me.